A boob cap.
Hey.
The boob cap.
Hey.
Winter cold.
Hey.
All right.
Hi.
Listener. Welcome to episode 27. You have just clicked on a video that is actually the finale of a 27 long or episode long game.
Oh my god.
I feel conflicted because it's like this project has been my child. Not really, because I have children. Has been like my baby, not really.
No.
For like months.
Don't be so dramatic.
I'm a dramatic person, so
Let's
here
tell
it
water
is.
not to be wet.
Sorry.
The party finds themselves near the top of the Tower of Origin. They are looking down at a husk of a person,
Ooh.
still situated in their armor. Above them is a storm, in which its pointy end is pointing directly down at you guys. There is a barrier between you and it. It appears to be made of glass, but you can't be sure because you can't reach up and touch it. At this current time, I'm giving you one last chance to take a single potion right now.
Oh.
On top of that, to refill your belts.
There's a Pokey Center in here.
You may do so now.
Can I have a...
Trevor first. Trevor first.
It's a question for Jenny and Tommy, actually.
What?
Jenny, do you think you could possibly give me a very minor heal before we go into this? Because I literally only have one potion, and it might be good for me to save it for the fight itself.
What potion do you have?
I have a standard HP potion, that's all I've got.
Okay. That's about what I
And
got.
it's already on my belt.
Okay. Can I
Unless
get-
Tommy's going to allow me to eat 10 rations of deer meat right now.
You have 5.
How much does that heal for?
I don't know.
Can I give him...
You heal 4 each. I have spoken.
Can I give him
All right,
one of
well,
my
that heals
standard
me for 20.
HPs?
I will take that. Jenny, if you want to hold off on your healing spell, that'd be totally cool with me.
You are uncomfortably full.
Can I give him one of my standard HPs?
If you want to.
Here.
I would be more than happy to accept that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I will keep that on my belt.
On Relentless, and it says
You're
your
very
character can
good,
ignore
Pflegl.
1 point of damage that is dealt to
That's
them
so
at any
sweet,
source.
Trevor.
Is that per battle or is that
love
per
you, man.
turn?
Per attack.
Per attack.
It's per any time that you're dealt damage.
Oh, cool.
So every AoE, every targeted ability, every melee attack, every bow shot you take, every
it's a
magical spell that hits you.
Every step you take,
I'll take
be
it.
watching you.
Creepy stain, get out.
The creepy sting.
I don't know why they keep using it in weddings. It's not a romantic song. It's creepy.
Yes, it is. I agree wholeheartedly.
I don't understand menu.
Hence, it did not play at our wedding.
Katie, do you have a potion that you're going to take?
No, I'm full on everything since I leveled.
Cameron.
How about you
Oh,
guys?
that's right. All of you who leveled are at full right now, so it doesn't really matter. But you have a
I did
chance
look
to
at some
refill
level.
your belts.
Okay.
I have a
Almost
greater.
sucks that I leveled before Charming.
Yeah.
I have a greater HP on my belt and Gaston's shotgun.
What is your HP right
Is
now,
your-
Trevor?
Is your belt at full?
85 out
Yeah.
of 95.
Jeff, are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
I have
solid.
I have the scythe equipped with chaos on my belt and the gold potion on my belt.
Okay.
Because
No
why
MP?
not? I don't have any MP potions.
Okay.
And to be frank, I don't think I'm going to really need an MP potion in this battle.
Jenny, you
Oh,
good
hey,
too?
Tommy?
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Can I have a major MP?
You can drink any one potion right now.
Oh, I can drink anyone right now. I don't need to. Okay, thank you.
But you can move anything to your belt right now.
Okay, I did.
Yes, Trevor.
In the last fight, I threw my daggers at douchebag Prince John.
They clattered to the ground, and you can re-grab them right now.
Thank you. I put them
Yeah.
back on my belt.
Okay. It actually will be even easier for you, because as soon as you guys feel a little bit better, because there's a bit of a pause, the glass barrier seems to vanish all at once, and you guys feel yourselves rising to the surface of the tower.
Oh, what the shit?
It perfectly situates itself on the flat top that is actually a circle on top.
Wow.
There are barricades that create the border, and you find yourself almost directly underneath the Abomination. It is almost touching down onto the ceiling, and you find a person over against one of the barricades. Luna, meet your brother.
Oh shit.
Hold it.
Noah is frantically going through a book, and he's like, I gotta find it. And he sees you guys, and he's like, oh God! And he tries to run over to you guys, and he's trying to get through to you, like through the buffets of the storm wind, because it's still storming all around you guys. And he's trying to shout to you something that sounds a lot like, roll the book.
Like throw
I
our
believe the
thaumaturgica?
thaumaturgica is with camera.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
I
with
have
you.
it.
Yeah,
Soren
it's,
gave it to you.
yeah, it's not with me.
Someone did give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a butthead. I'm sorry, guys.
Uh-oh. Who has the
He's
best
saying
throwing check?
to throw the book.
Yo,
He's
I've
trying to
got
get
throw
through to
ability.
you, and so he's
Oh,
like,
so I throw the book to him. Should I
Is there-
try? I'm literally going through my inventory right now because it's not on my belt. Obviously, it's not on my belt.
Yeah.
I'm all like, what do you guys think? Should I, like, while I'm rifling for it, I'm like, should I give it to Noah, you guys? Like, it seems like a good idea.
I say, yeah, if you want, I can throw it to him. I actually have the ability throw.
I hand it nonchalantly over to Phobos, like,
Frisbee it over to him.
hits him in the head, dealing several points of damage.
I do have a +4 to these attack rolls.
Exactly. Wow, a frog person. What were frog
Emery.
people called again?
Ripley.
roll me a d20.
That, listeners, was my other language.
So is this like an attack roll? Or
speak
Nope.
any kind of bonuses?
It gets the regular throw bonus as long with cunning. Or dex. Sorry, dex.
Okay, so that's 10 plus...
Don't fuck it up.
Plus 4, that's 14. So that is a 23.
You throw it successfully through the storm wind, and it just reaches his fingers. He closes his fingers around it, pulls it to his chest, and like shimmies back where he was through the storm. He is against the barricades, and you see him trying to like collect the green, the red, and the blue all together, and it completely seems to ignore you guys as he's bustling through them and tries to figure things out. It does occur to you that Noah blatantly said when you guys first met Bell/Red that he didn't know how to read them, but he seems to be more confident now.
Ew.
While this is occurring, the storm seems to be descending on you guys and concentrating into a single figure. Directly above you, it becomes quite perilous to be beneath it. And so I'm going to take control of all 5 of you and say that you all shimmy away from it. That you get your
It's
yourselves
forcing us
away.
to the boundaries,
Yes. You guys get away from it about 50 feet away. It's so strong and windy. As it concentrates into a figure, what you see is a draconic genie.
What?
Arms, claws, no lower body,
Ugh.
a black dragon head, and it even has a characteristic red vest around its shoulders. It seems to be very willing to cast a wish, as long as that wish is going to kill you.
Oh, okay.
Its tail, if genies have a tail, does not seem to be visible anywhere. It is curled up in the storm. The storm is circulating around it. Lightning bolts, as you guys found in the fields around this tower, are not descending down on you at this time, but it is very blustery. There is no rain, and it feels like the air up here is electrified.
Can I call Winnie the Pooh as a summon?
For what purpose?
It's a blustery day.
It's a blustery day while we fight the Abomination.
Cut. Looks like rain.
He brings us a bottle of honey to restore our MP to full.
Exactly.
The Abomination does not speak as it looks down at you with Noah directly behind it. And it stretches its very muscular arms out in a more humanoid than anything else gesture and bows its head and says, "You have come for the slaughter." And the voice penetrates through your minds.
Get out of there.
Trevor, you had something to say.
If we moved 50 feet to the sides to get away from it, how big is this area?
You are now against the barricade.
Alright.
It has a radius of 50 feet. Which means Noah is 100 feet away from you.
That means this area is fucking huge.
Yes. He is going first.
Dun, 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 dun.
With an instant ability called Dark Lightning.
I have Quick Claw.
You have Quick Claw. You're not playing Pokemon.
I use agility.
He attacks all of you with 18 lightning damage.
I can't cover anybody, can I?
No.
That's AoE, yeah.
Now it's player phase.
Damn it, he's gonna be lightning resistant.
18 damage?
18 lightning damage.
Butt
So,
face.
17, 16, 15, 14 for me. Woohoo.
Damn it, why couldn't it be fire damage?
Why did it have to be snakes?
Well,
Wait, how much damage? Sorry, I kind of
It was
blacked
18.
out. Oh, 18, thank you.
I kind of blacked out.
I'm gone, guys. Sorry.
I just kind of went like,
Where am I?
I don't
Is
remember
that
what
shock?
happened in the last 5 minutes.
she was just so shocked by this whole thing.
alright guys. It's crunch time, dude. Let's fucking do this.
I charge.
I don't have
So
any
ready.
resistance to lightning, do I?
You have tons of resistance
Wait,
to
I
lightning.
do, 50%. Holy crap. I'm like, this wouldn't make sense if I didn't. And I
Simmer.
It's really a shame that none of you chose the Electromancer tree, but oh well, we're here now. Moving on.
He got frustrated. He'd be if
Well,
somebody had.
if he's gonna be lightning resistant, so am I. I took
I'm pretty
9
sure.
damage instead of...
Yeah.
Cameron's going first, but yes.
I'm pretty sure that if somebody here was an Electromancer, you would have changed him somehow to not be.
Well, you
that.
actually missed that part. So Dallas is the one that chose his elements. He did not know any of your guys' elements, but
Okay.
happened to choose
Electric.
elements.
Oh,
Yes.
alright.
I'm gonna have to
Well-
punch Dallas
There were
next time I
elements
see him.
of his decision that do not sit well with me.
So,
This is just Facebook message him.
I'm going to cover this now
Punch
for everybody.
asterisk.
Captivate is going and Song of Slaughter is going.
Yeah.
You!
Excuse me.
I'm going to use
Just
charge.
burped in agreement.
And you know what? I'm going to activate War Cry too. If
Fuck
that's
yeah.
possible.
That was really accurate.
That was my war cry sound.
It was 18 for the
Why?
charge, which I'm
Who
pretty
is
sure
that?
is I'm pretty sure that's a
What do you think it
crit
is?
for me
It's
too.
the doppelganger that lives in my house.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was
Hold
somebody else.
I really should just write this down for.
The reason it hits is because it's a crit.
Someone else.
All right, good to know. So that would be 30 plus. Where's my freaking calculator? I can't do this.
Is there something going bad in the fridge? Because that's stanky.
I feel like Sky Crash is useful no matter what, even though it's like more of an AoE thing, it still does the most damage out of every ability.
Even if it's a single target, yeah. It's
Hold on,
a lot
could you
of
check the
damage.
fridge?
Yeah.
Because I can smell it from here.
But you might want to be wary about casting it. You might
I
want
think I'm just going
to
crazy, don't mind me.
use your shock armor first to see if it's resistant to lightning before you cast such a large spell.
Is Sky Crash, it's lightning?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Shit. Well, fuck. That's great. My new ability is useless. Most likely.
They're that fool.
Plus.
I should have gotten something else.
Well, it's not really much else you could have gotten. And also,
Yeah.
there could be multiple monsters in this fight. Who knows?
True.
This one can cast. Like,
And War
several
Cry is
creatures.
active, so that's another 4. I'm trying to add everything, and I'm. What's the
Watch my
added?
shock here or heal it.
So everything's max for dex.
Oh, good,
or,
so
sorry,
low.
everything's max for
So strength,
damage.
Strength, dex, cunning,
Okay.
weapon damage, and any
These two.
bonuses like Song of Slaughter that you haven't applied.
Okay, I did all that. Looks like 83
Okay.
damage then,
Fuck yeah.
and I'm just the freaking tank.
Yeah, that's a strong hit for a tank. Yeah.
Anything else?
A lightsaber wielding tank.
Well, my lightsaber's gonna
Lightsaber
deactivate.
deactivates. Yeah.
So, that's a thing right now. And okay, yeah, that's it. I'm
Ow.
sorry.
Trevor.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm going to start out by pulling both of the dragon daggers.
Okay.
Alright. And because Song of Slaughter is active, unless I'm mistaken, I have a 40% crit chance.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah. That's so
That
low.
means, if I'm doing my math right, that means I crit on a
12.
13 and up? No, 12 and up?
If my math is correct, and it always is.
That's a crit and a lot. That means it's plus 20 to my attack roll. So that's a crit and a 26.
26 and what?
Critical hit.
Right.
I
But
rolled
what's,
a natural 17.
right, but what's the crit damage?
Oh, my bad. The 26 wasn't damage. That was my attack roll, by the way.
Oh, whoops. I was gonna say that's
Like,
really
so I
low,
would love to do
Trevor.
26 damage with a dagger. Okay, just a sec. I gotta figure that because I got all the katana damage written down, but not those. So D6 plus. Oh my god.
Strength,
So much-
dex, cunning, max die
Cutting
roll.
twice. No, not cutting twice because not a katana. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. 18 plus 14 is 32 plus 6 for the dagger is 38 plus. How much bonus damage for Song of Slaughter? Or Warcry?
2 damage on Song of Slaughter, and then 2 for Warcry.
Okay, so plus 4. Oh my god, I just forgot my own math.
42.
42 for the crit, and...
Don't forget your rerolls,
One.
guys. I forgot about that
Thank
for
you.
my own turn.
Oh, yeah.
1 plus 10 plus 14 is 25. Plus another 4. 29 for the regular.
Okay.
And then I am going to disengage. Shocking nobody. And I go poof. And I go poof.
Trevor, your disengage
Poof poof.
activates.
Oh, okay. Good, I don't have to worry about you.
Totally fucking trolled me.
Good, okay.
Your disengage instead was a taunt, and now he is targeting
You
you.
okay?
Yeah, my eyes
Tell
are
me I'm
dry.
gonna re-roll my
Yep.
my chance.
Yep.
I'm gonna call a 5. That is a 4. Fuck you
Damn.
guys.
Wow.
Mine was a 3.
So close. Alright, then I'm good.
Emery attacks next. Emery activates Firestorm. It activates.
Woo!
It was almost a 1.
And his minor action is to literally sprint towards it and slide underneath it so he is directly beneath the abomination.
Stab
Sweet.
up.
Badass. Yeah, just shink.
My little boy's all
Emery is so cool.
Mike
Rolled
rolling.
terribly.
My baby's out to destroy people.
He
going
dealt,
so
he dealt
fast.
24 burning damage, which only dealt 12.
Ugh.
Rip.
Jeff. Or actually, he gets the D10 as well. Jeff, your turn.
Excellent. I would like to have my skeletal mage cast Arcane Bolts. It is successful.
I think I misspoke, guys. He activates Fire Shield, not Firestorm. My bad.
Okay,
My
yeah,
bad.
you did. Alright, so Fire Shield. 15 plus 15. So 26 arcane damage.
26? Cool.
Yeah. Does that affect him?
It dealt him 13.
Man, he is one resistant mofo. Okay. Maybe he just has like a flat 50% magic resist in general. That would fucking suck. But it's okay, because I'm going to do true damage right now. I have 71 HP. I'm going to drop myself down to 9 HP.
What?
Jesus.
Damn.
Now what you gonna do that for?
So it would be
Because you can
62.
pull off something epic.
Shut up.
I'm sacrificing 62 HP for Blood Burst, which is successful. And I deal
Really suck if that wasn't successful.
310 true damage to him.
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
He has no resistance to true damage.
Because that's true damage.
Because it's true damage. Party, you witness your albino friend literally scream for almost half a minute as blood just
Half a
seems to
minute.
explode out of him without any cuts or damage.
Disgusting.
You scream for a half a minute to do damage. Who are you, fucking Goku?
Yes! You, I was just thinking
I was
that.
just about to say, like, the entire battle just, like, stops and waits for me to finish screaming. Like, the Abomination's like,
Abomination
come on.
patiently waits.
They're all just quiet. They're
Is
like,
that including the +4 for Song of Slaughter?
It does not count.
It's magical damage, so it's not getting applied.
+4 magic?
Well, the +4 magic would apply if my attack received magic bonuses. It does not. It is literally just a times table of how much HP you sacrifice.
My bad.
An instant activates upon this attack. The outer 10 feet of the entire circle begins to glow with an electrified energy, and you guys are forced to proceed 10 feet forward, or else get
Shot.
critically damaged.
Okay. Yeah, I'm walking forward.
Which means Cosmo, Luna, and Zilfin, give me d20s.
I already charged forward.
Yes, exactly.
So.
I want my skeleton mage to
Trevor, you too,
move up
actually.
as well.
is this before I get a turn?
Yes.
8.
Nat 20.
9.
I rolled a 14.
You are all fine. You all move up 10 feet, go, what the hell's behind us? And it's like just a ring of light behind you now.
hell's behind us? That's what I sound like.
I
wait till the last section.
D10, thank you.
Is it Dex that affects defense? I forget.
I got it.
Oh my god, what more could you do to yourself, Jeff?
So I'm actually going to go
What
ahead.
could you do to yourself, Jeff? Do drugs? Blaze it
No.
like Katie?
Blaze
I
it
want
420.
no one to get mad at me,
I'm
but I'm
mad.
going to cast Blood Funnel on everyone, including the Abomination.
I see.
What's that
Everyone
do?
except Emery and my minion.
And maybe your healer?
You can do it.
Dick?
You can do it to Emery.
What is blood funnel?
No, but I'm not going to do it to him because
What is
he's in
Blood
a
Funnel?
prone position.
Oh, you'll find out.
I'm
It's
drawing your life
disgusting.
force into me.
I'm further forward. Am
Well,
I
you're an
still in
asshole.
range?
Everyone within what range?
I'm not gonna heal you then.
But I'm healing myself, and this is easily countered by you just casting Revitalize and negating all the damage I just took from everyone.
Not on you.
I also am going to ignore 4 of that. So whatever it is.
Is it true damage or what kind of damage is it?
I have like a shit ton of MP to waste all the time.
It's
unholy.
unholy damage that I will be
unholy
dealing
damage.
to everyone. And
What is
so
the damage dealt?
I get the
everybody?
+4 to magic, so I'm at 21. So I'm gonna be dealing 21 magic damage to you all.
All of us?
Yes.
And I'll tell you, you
Uh,
just didn't ask if you could do this.
And actually, I mismathed, so I actually don't need to do it to everyone per se.
He just fully
So-
warned you guys, though. He could have just done it.
Yeah.
You're also wiping out my shields.
Well, I'm actually considering not doing it to you because you're going to be tanking, and I don't need that much HP.
Okay.
I need. So one's going to be the boss, and I'm going to take from Phobos, and
You're just gonna be vampire life
Luna.
force sucking.
I'm like already in fight. I was like,
I'm taking from you specifically because you have lightning resistance, by the way.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be taking as much damage. So that would be 63
And
HP.
I can cover you guys
Yeah.
mostly.
Alright, so I'm going to deal damage to the Abomination, Luna, and Phobos
How much?
for 63 healing force, 21
To all of you.
unholy damage to you guys.
Except for you.
No, that's not me.
I'm not damaging you. I decided, damaging a healer would be stupid too.
Yeah, thank you, dumb shit.
But
I
really,
didn't mean that.
it
so.
doesn't really matter because you could just be like, revitalize. I have more,
I
because you have more
could.
magic than me, and then you would be restoring everyone for more than
But
the
you're,
damage.
wasting my IMP and forcing my hand and making my job harder by doing that. Yeah,
Semantics.
thank you.
Alright. It is successful. And I need to turn my phone on silent. And I am restored by 63.
Trevor, you're dealt 21 unholy. Okay,
already
you're
did
dealt
it.
21 unholy.
Yep, I'm at 30.
It takes
46.
11.
Damn it. What a prick. Well, at least I figured out that it has all those resistances too.
So you're not gonna do that again?
So that means resistance
maybe.
to fire. We haven't tried lightning yet, so fire, unholy, and arcane.
It's resistant to all that?
Yeah.
So far, could be more.
And, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that again for at least another, 2 turns. Just letting you know.
At least, not that bad.
Your turn.
My turn.
Mhm.
So shock aura is gonna go off. I'm not even gonna well, I'll roll for a stun, but I highly doubt it's gonna do a stun.
Okay.
Did you imagine suddenly it finally works?
Doesn't even matter. So it's supposed to do. Let me do the math because I leveled. So shock aura 1d10. So it's 10 plus my magic, and then I have another +4, so 40s. Wait. 37. Yeah.
37
Wait.
damage.
Yeah, 37. I remember now why it's at that. So yeah, 37. How much does it actually take?
14.
Definitely resistant, so I'm not going to be able to use Sky Crash on him.
Wait,
That really
more than
sucks.
50%?
30, half of 37 is 18. Whoops. 18.
Yeah, you did half a 28. I was like, dude!
Not going to be able to use my new ability, which really blows, but oh well.
Well, you could. It's just.
It'll do literally, like, it's pointless. It's
To be honest, it's resistant to everything that you can cast.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, does that mean my
you can-
flare will do less?
You can still do your most damaging ability, which would still be Sky Crash, because since everything's going to be halved anyway.
Yeah, but like.
Which means that I really should have cast Vulnerability Hex
I
on
was
my
gonna
free
say.
turn. But
That's
I needed to
probably
heal
mine
myself,
too.
so it's kind of like, I'll do it next turn. Don't worry.
Does
Oh,
that
you
mean
had
that
a
flare would do
healer.
less? Like, I don't. Fuck it. I'm just.
Yeah, flares
I mean,
are
should I
tanks.
use
They would
flare or
be
Sky
affected by this.
Crash? Sky Crash is a lot of mana.
Well, I didn't want to force your hand into having to heal me, though.
I don't know.
So I'm just going to force your hand to heal everyone.
That's even worse. You. God.
Boo.
Oh, look
The
at this
first
thing, I'm
thing you
evil.
said is-
Would Sky Crash
What I
still be
already
worth
did anyway
using?
as a healer.
Yes,
Okay, I'll try it.
because it's still going to be your most damaging ability.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bring you back to life.
So 5d20s,
Just kidding.
19,
Maybe.
17. I can't do that kind of math, so hold on.
No, I have a calculator.
Oops. God damn it. This is like the one that works with this lead, but it keeps falling out.
Get a different one. There's something right there.
Yeah, but the one I wanted to use doesn't fit this lead for some reason. It's weird.
Yeah, we
Um,
have different colors.
Okay, so 17 plus 19 plus 20. It's nice that I'm getting high rolls for an ability that's not even going to do that much damage. 5
Oh, make the most of it.
Yeah.
plus 8.
As soon as you said that, it dropped significantly.
I know, right?
Significantly.
Yeah.
And then times...
Triple magic. Which gets that +4 magic gets tripled, so it's really like +12 magic.
Wait, did I do that right?
What just happened?
You did over 1,000 damage? Crazy.
What did I do?
Okay.
God damn it.
17 plus 20.
You don't have to keep
plus
swearing by me. I'm right here.
19.
Plus, you had a 19 in there?
Yeah, and then a 5.
Her die rolls were 69 damage.
And then...
Okay.
Oh, 3 times magic. Whoops.
Jimmy.
So then what's 27 times 3?
70, 81. Right?
Yep.
So 150.
Oh,
I
there
really
we
want to
go.
be the one to answer first.
That's what it was. Okay, so
Did very well,
150
Tommy.
is what I did.
Exactly 150?
Yep.
75.
Ouch.
Shit balls.
D10, please.
Oh, did you guys
yeah.
re-roll for your turns? You did? Make sure you re-roll.
Yeah, I didn't get one.
Jenny.
Did you re-roll?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Alright, well, I just have to revitalize everyone.
Well,
I'm good.
to be honest, I only damaged Luna and Phobos.
It's so lame that he's like resistant to everything.
I'm just, I don't want to have to force your hand into doing
Keep
it.
going.
It's only 2/5 of the party.
Don't give up yet.
It's
I
just
am at
frustrating.
46.
No, I totally agree, but don't give up
No,
yet.
and I'm
Because
shitty
this is
at
a
that.
constantly changing fight.
We've all had
I always
those
have to take
battles.
time.
I know, it's
Just-
just like the last fight and my new
Can-
ability is like pointless
Katie,
to
you
use.
have 30
Yeah, I'm
right?
at 30.
out of.
Who knows? Maybe
Like
if we get
90
him halfway or something.
No, like 70. What's your
Okay.
total HP? 58. 30
yeah,
out of 58.
What are you at, dude?
Let me double check. 46
Just-
out of 95.
Just think of it this way. You dealt almost 100 damage in one turn when it's literally cutting your damage in half.
Yeah.
You
it's
still
just-
did almost
it's-
100 damage.
It's so frustrating
pretty
though,
nice.
like, so stupid. It just makes me angry.
You're like, fucking.
I
It's so
I can just see your
dumb.
character just like.
Katie rages.
Like, you get your new ability, and, like, you're like, oh, well, too bad I chose that, and I didn't know that I was going up against the last boss who's resistance to literally all my stuff, just like that stupid dragon. So, good job. Thanks, Dallas.
Also, it's resistant to like
Yeah.
all magic,
Which
so it
is
didn't
just
really
wonderful.
matter. It didn't really matter what
I
you chose.
can't do
it was
true
pretty
damage like
resistant.
you
Was that
can't
58
either.
total? You have 58 HP?
It's
30
total
out of
HP,
58.
but she only has 30 right now.
I'm
So I'm-
still full health, so.
All of my unholy stuff I'm not
Wait,
using
what? Sorry.
because
I'm trying to
I'm just
focus.
like, yeah.
She has 30 out of 58.
Okay.
Cameron's at full. He has something, and he, I
46.
think, is at full.
I'm near
Trevor,
full.
what do you have?
46 out of 95.
Oh
Okay.
damn.
So there's only 2 people that need healing right now.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm just trying to...
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, what?
Heal and insta.
So it's every 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna flash heal you,
5 dex
Trevor.
is put 1 more defense.
Okay.
I rolled a 7. Hold on a minute. So that's my magic and a half. So my Elder Wand. Which is 26 plus half of 26.
13.
13.
39.
That's what you get to heal for. You're welcome.
Wait, 39 plus what?
39 total.
Oh, 39 total. Got it.
And I'm gonna...
85. Hey, that brought me back up to my total of what I was when we started the fight.
And I'm gonna heal Katie. Ooh, that's a lot. So that's 2 plus 26. You get healed for 29.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At least I'm at full now.
And then...
See what is so bad?
Shut up.
It enables me to do a ton of true damage, which is great.
I'm
I'm
gonna...
actually helping.
Do you have to use mana when you take away your health to do that ability?
No, it is a free cost
I'm going to drink
because I have to. Basically, the
a standard
the
HP
power is
point,
coming from
which
my
is
own
what
life
again?
force as opposed to a mana pool.
3d6 plus 8.
Okay. Oh, I
Whoa.
rolled a 20.
It doesn't matter. 3d6 plus 8.
Oh,
Drinking stuff doesn't crit. I'm sorry.
I double this potion so hard.
I'm such a good sugar.
Chug.
Man, this is my favorite version of this potion.
Okay, I think 22. And then I get an extra roll, right?
Yep.
Roll d10. Find out.
Yep.
That's an interesting idea, though, to add a mana cost plus an HP cost.
Okay.
It gives me ideas for like abilities, like
The Abomination roars in frustration and a battle cry, as almost in a lusty way.
Yeah.
It extends its clawed hands up to the sky and unleashes Tempest.
Whoa, no!
what a jerk.
Damn,
Why
if
did-
only I had lightning resistance.
It's okay, I'll do Nature's Embrace
Yeah.
next turn.
However, the only
Um,
people hit are Jinxa and Phobos.
God damn it.
Oh.
The fuck?
You are both dealt 57 lightning damage,
57.
My testicles shrivel up into my throat.
along with the Abomination turning directly to Jinxa and says, "You
Suck."
Suck."
May I have a question?
And attacks with 3 punches.
I'm
my
Can I
God.
absorb those?
No,
With your shield.
but he misses 2 of them anyway.
Wow.
This guy's
You are
awesome.
hurt for
Look at me.
23 physical damage.
So 19.
And then he has Shock Aura. Isn't that great?
What a
That's
dick.
great. That's super duper.
Man, who uses that spell? Jeez.
Who invited that
Emery
kid?
is attacked for
Aww.
30 lightning damage.
The mother is suddenly like, I'm being punched and I'm watching my own son get electrocuted.
Could I
Not a
absorb
good day.
Tempest? Like, I get confused at
Tempest
which...
is an AoE.
Okay.
I have bottled death. Maybe I should try to like levitate it into his mouth.
Bottle death.
Have Emery fly up and throw it in his throat.
Abomination's like, tastes like death. Oh, fuck. Just dies. It's so anticlimactic.
Okay, so the Abomination is suddenly attacked from behind with a beam of light. It is such a beautiful thing as this beam of it's pure white, but it seems to be like the sun has just blasted through the clouds. Like it's suddenly daylight.
Yeah.
It's not daylight, however, that's the feeling of like this light shining and reflecting off the dark clouds and everything around you. The Abomination is pushed forward. It deals him no damage, by the way. This is not a damaging thing. It pushes it forward so that its hands are on the ground.
And I'm right in front of it?
And Emery is right beneath it. And the rest of its body is still hidden in the smoke, but it suddenly sprouts out wings. Like it's more of a dragon as opposed to the genie. Noah very dramatically shouts, "No evil shall escape my sight."
Oh.
Okay.
And he is holding the green thaumaturgica, and the light is coming from it. And he shouts over all the roar and the light beams and everything like that as the book closes, and the light vanishes, I should say. He shouts to all of you, "Cast now! It's vulnerable."
Oh.
I don't have now.
Player phase.
Alright,
There's a
guys.
spell called now?
Yes.
Cast now.
Use it later.
Thank you.
Forever hold your peace.
That was very good.
I think it's actually going to be vulnerable to all magic damage now.
Okay.
That's what I think.
That's the time to shine, kitty.
Huh?
Oh shit,
That's the
hold
time
on.
to shine, wreck it.
Get
He was
wrecked.
kind of like a pseudo Green Lantern there.
KT. Wrecked.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Oh, poop
It
nuts.
misses the shock wave of it landing on the ground does happen. Jinxa, you have the bunny instinct to jump.
Yay!
Phobos, you are crit with 15 physical. Incidental, so it's not that super high. And Emery is hit with 10. Now it's player phase.
Hell.
Katie, go ahead. Katie? Cameron, sorry.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
lost-
say,
I
how am
lost
I
my place,
first?
Sorry.
Oh, what? Okay.
Katie gets to go first this time just because. I don't know.
I've already done charge, and so I'm gonna use the Gaston shotgun this time. Where am I? Oh, there it is.
Gaston, farewell. I don't know.
Back.
4.
What's your dex?
My dex is 13.
He misses. Or it does not deal any damage, I should say. The bullets are flung around in the wind.
But
Sad.
It's defense, honey. It doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
He was just explaining a plausibility as to why it didn't hit.
Yes.
I know. That's really all I can do, guys. Sorry.
It's okay. I mean,
But the Song of Slaughter and
Yeah.
Warcry are still in effect. But I can do my reroll.
Mm-hmm.
you were just all like,
Thanks a lot,
snap the
Noah.
lightsaber.
He wasn't
Shit.
vulnerable, you liar.
Nope.
Trevor.
Since I disengaged at the end of last round, I plan on shoving a giant fiery sword up its bunghole.
Okay.
Because there's an image.
Do genies have a
Let's
bumhole?
roll to see if I crit. Holy shit, I crit.
It's a.
Wait, I can't crit a
You
backstab.
can't crit backstab.
It suddenly does 600 damage.
Okay, so the way that this is gonna crit actually is that usually genies don't have buttholes, but you're actually gonna find one,
You'll
and
make
it's actually
one.
going to insert into it.
We'll just make one for it.
You're just gonna create a
Now it
butthole.
does.
You suddenly learn the ability to summon Bumhole.
What is the damage for this bumhole attack?
Okay, so it's normally 183, and I have a note of +8 if Song of Slaughter is active. Well, Song of Slaughter and Warcry.
Yeah,
Yep.
So that's 191,
super.
13 of it being fire.
86.
Cool. And then I disengage.
Try to figure that, guys.
What's vulnerable about him?
How much of that was
So
fire?
now it's weak to magic and resistant to physical.
Yes. How much was that? How much of that was fire? I'm sorry.
13.
13. Okay. Okay. Emery is still underneath and goes, ow, and tries to attack his belly button.
BRB, homies.
Oh boy.
He does still have the shield, too.
Critical failure, and he almost accidentally unsummons his Keyblade.
Wow.
That's a teenage thing to do.
Yep.
He misses and goes, fuck this Keyblade.
Emery, stop
Throws
messing
it
up
away.
your rolls. Does he get his re-roll?
He does, however, the rest of his turn... Oh, wait, hold on.
Did Trevor do his re-roll?
I don't know.
I don't know if he did, actually.
He gets the reroll.
Oh.
He activates... well... He stands up and activates defensive stance.
Cool.
Emery does.
Cool.
And... I guess the passive lunge would also auto-activate. Because it's, like, right there.
Mhm.
So he attacks again.
Yeah.
And he misses again.
Wow.
What a punk ass bitch.
Sylphin, your turn.
Alright. I would like to. Since it's a mechanics question,
Trevor, did you do your
I
re-roll?
would like to
I
ask.
did not. I need to do that. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm going to call it 10. Nope.
If I were to cast Vulnerability Hex on something that is already vulnerable, can it go into negative?
Yes. I'm not sure if that's the same for your games, but for me, yes.
It is for mine. I just wanted to make sure that you viewed it the same way.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Vulnerability Hex in the hopes that Katie can just do a literal shite ton of damage.
That would be amazing.
God, yes.
And plus, it's going to last for 3 turns, so I figure, it's probably good, yeah. Shazam! Alright, so successfully cast Vulnerability Hex.
That is a genie.
Then I have my Skeleton Mage cast Arcane Bolt, which spell bursts. So it's going to be 24 plus. Would be
Keeper attack.
20. So 44 arcane damage.
66.
Yes! Unload on this biatch. I cast Dark Aura, which is successful, doing 21 Unholy.
32. Oops.
I have to account for the mana on that. And I think so. I've used a major instance. Skeleton Lint. Don't want to blow him up. Can't do any blood magic right now because that would be a full turn. I have to see if I can do a reroll.
Okay.
Huh.
Damn it! Why did you not land on that?
Why did you not land on the 20?
Why did you not land on that? Okay, I'm done. Yeah.
Katie.
Oh god.
Gonna use Sky Crash again because hopefully, I don't know, just because it's that one ability does.
Do you want to do Surge?
Oh
Surge?
yeah.
The one that
Oh, we
increases your crit
sacrificed
chance.
the MP for the,
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
Ooh. You know, if you use Surge, it's just gonna crit anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's your
I
luck.
might as well do Surge. I'll do 20. So that 20 is 10%, right? Or wait.
20 NP would be 4 extra NP, which would be 20 extra %.
Yeah, okay. Then
Spell
I'm
burst
gonna
chance.
do 20%.
Okay.
Well,
That doesn't count.
okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
That would have really sucked. And
It
17.
crits.
Cool. So then that's max damage. So that's
5d20 is 100.
okay. So 100
Right off the bat.
plus
Times
my
magic.
3 times, which my
It's
magic
81.
normally is 27. So
81. So 181.
Plus another half magic for the spell burst.
half magic.
Yeah.
So.
Death damage.
what's half of 27?
What?
14.
14. Okay, so that's my other half, and then my shock aura as well.
I believe that would be 195.
Not quite. Hang on. Yeah, I'm trying to hold on to it.
The math meditation.
Okay. You just dealt him 282.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Are you a little pissed?
And my shock aura.
I'm gonna have to give you a shield because-
Which is a stun, but I doubt I can stun him.
You stun him.
Oh, I do?
In a way.
Oh fuck.
He loses one of his major actions.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
For me.
way.
Fuck.
I mean, what?
Yes.
Dude, oh man.
And then,
That is so
I
epic.
just-
Half of that is, so it's 41 shock. Okay.
and then my
That'd be
reroll.
gross, but
Oh my god, if you reroll another Sky Crash.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my fucking god.
No, I
do it. Do
didn't.
it right
I was
now.
close.
Right now.
Katie,
Got an 8.
or sorry, Luna, Cosmo, and Zelfin, give me another d20 roll to see if you escape an additional ring of electricity that is cast on the second ring of 10 feet.
18.
1.
Oh no.
Zilfin and Cosmo are both dealt 20 lightning damage.
Jeez.
19.
I can cover one of those.
Fucking
Who do you want to cover?
Jeff.
I can heal myself. Cover him.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah?
okay. I'll
If she
cover
wants
you.
to.
Yeah.
I go, Bunny Link, come here.
So the animation
Sorry,
will be
blood
she
funneled
instantly
you.
appears, shoves you back, and just.
I just imagine the fried, like, fur.
Her like
look.
fur is like all singed. She's like, you're fucking welcome to this.
So I only take 16 of that.
Yes.
I am down to 6 health.
Oh shit.
And it's perfect timing because Jenny, it's your turn.
Oh good. Okay. Well that made my mind up for me.
I drain everyone's life rolls.
Very drastically.
By 20.
Fuck
Zelfin
you.
actually is the villain of this whole
I turn on the party and I go, blood.
I
burst."
take a damage hit for you, and you do that.
Oh, Chingsa, if only somebody loved you.
Oh, thanks, Hans. Thanks.
Oh god. Oh,
Right?
that was
Emery suddenly
so-
appears and impales you from behind. I love her.
I
You
hate
cocksucker.
Khan sucks. The only thing worse is the
Full on
Christmas
Game of
special.
Thrones, man, I'm telling you.
Okay. Just to make sure. Katie, what's your HP?
I'm full right now.
Trevor?
I'm at 13 of 95.
Okay. Cool.
You got some decisions to
But
make.
she's at like
Nah.
I
6
Six. Your hands.
No, yeah, yours is important.
out of 113. So, you know.
Jesus Christ, what's your life damage?
Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna full heal you, Jinxa.
And go. Grassy ass.
13. I'm gonna instant Trevor flash heal.
So, I full heal?
You're completely full, yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Awesome.
that give her the overheal, though?
No.
no.
Ooh!
Because it has to be the actual amount.
And I rolled 13 on that, so you get a flash heal of, again, that number that was 26 plus 13.
39.
You get that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I still do Nature's Embrace at this point?
Nature's Embrace is a sustainability, which is a
It's
minor
minor,
action,
so yeah.
which you can, yes.
So I'm gonna do that. Can you guys protect me while I do this? Otherwise, it's gonna stop working.
Yeah.
You're
The
all
one
gonna...
thing I will say is it does a lot of AoEs, which we
Yeah.
can't block.
Yeah. I was actually about to veto the decision depending on if it's doing an AoE attack, which it seems
Well,
to
the
be prone
moving,
to do.
the
but at
wall
the
that
same
moves
time,
in on us.
I'll just keep doing it.
that's a really good point. Because if the
Oh,
wall keeps
yeah.
moving in, you can't move,
You would have to stop.
and you
before
would
the
literally
wall.
be stunned if you were caught in the range.
Scheiße.
Is there somewhere I can move out of the range
You
of
can
that
move
thing?
closer to the enemy, which would be ballsy, but you could.
To pull an Emery. Go
I
right
mean-
underneath it.
I could. I'm not giving him any damage, so why would he notice me unless...
It's true.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to just go move closer to him and then do my Nature's Embrace.
That's two minors though. Movement's a minor, but you're setting yourself up for next turn to have that
Okay,
option.
I'll go move over there, but can I roll for another action?
There you go.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright. Cool. Here we go. Emery went. Yes, Emery did go.
So just to clarify, it's a 30-foot radius arena now.
Yep. I did not account for the fire shield damage dealt to its underbelly by Emery's fire shield, so hold tight.
Also, when he was dealt burning damage, did you apply the burning damage again?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
He was dealt 12. Oops. 12 damage. 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 12
hit myself. Whoops.
You might want to do that.
Okay. Okay. By the way, Noah is on top of the barricades. He is not in the circle area with you. He's on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, he's not being damaged by the lightning circles. He's just kind of like "Ugh," about to fall or not.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's interesting
now,
strategy you have
because
there.
now 20 feet in front of him is all lightning, and so
Yeah.
if he jumps, he's going to be electrocuted. He's going to be crispy. All right.
Especially in like a blustery storm, you can just get knocked over at any point, bro. Like you might want to jump down and take the lightning damage. I don't want to see Noah get blown off the fucking tower.
The dragon lifts itself up and does a move called Lightning Breath
Oh,
on Cameron.
well, you know, it's a
Rather,
good thing.
it's a cone out from its source that ranges out to 20 feet max, but it's just at you.
Can I absorb anything?
I don't know, can you?
Try it.
It miscasts.
Wow.
Does it like burp on it?
He just
It was
vomits
just
up his
because
last
the epic
dinner.
sky crash from Luna hit it in the face. Swallowed its own
Like
lightning.
accidentally swallows it, or it like does that vomit thing into its own mouth?
I will say that it almost belches, and then like a bolt of lightning comes
Scared the
out of
shit
its
out of me. I
out of
should
its
have
mouth,
stacked those.
out of its mouth, then curls back into its nostril, and so it coughs.
Okay.
God, I hate it when that happens.
2 claw strikes.
Did it have one of its major actions removed?
Yes.
Thanks, bro.
Not done yet.
No, thank Luna for that one.
Zilfin, you are hurt for 17 physical damage
From what? From a claw
from a
strike?
claw strike.
I go, you little
I
bitch.
cover.
Cosmo, you are also dealt 17. Who do you cover?
Oh, I'll cover her.
Oh,
I go, it's cool. It's cool. I understand.
Was it 17?
Yes.
Zilton's getting slashed going, that's
13.
Understandable. I kind of
I will
damaged
heal
you.
myself next turn before doing anything.
By the way, 16.
And then it pushes itself up.
Okay.
Its wings vanish.
Thirsty.
It pushes itself up off the ground, reassumes a standing humanoid stance. The wings wrap back around itself and become the vest. And when it buffers itself up, all of you give me a Constitution check.
Oh no, I don't have any of that.
shit.
I think I have one
I
constitution.
have one.
Yeah, me too. Oh,
Me
wait,
too.
is that a 2 I wrote or a 1?
4.
I think I have 2 actually. Why did I write it like that?
Ugh.
14.
9.
A 4, but plus my 2 apparently. If that is a 2.
Luna, Phobos, and Cosmo are all buffeted to the ground.
Bitch.
I rolled a 13 plus 10.
You hear Noah shout, "Hold on, I have another spell!" Play your face.
Hold a spell.
Sweetie.
Damn it, this is the
Oh,
round
it's
where
my
it should
turn.
be weak to physical and I can't get up.
Sure.
This is the last round of Warcry.
Uh-huh.
Just everybody, so you know. I have my lightsaber back now,
Yes, you do.
so I'm going to use that.
You throw Gaston shotgun off the tower because you're like, useless.
I take it and smack it in the face with the butt of it.
Oh. I'm an abomination.
Can I climb it and like jam it into its ear?
To be honest, it would have been really appropriate if, since your lightsaber's out, you just fucking butted it with the stun shotgun. Could have
I
been a
just-
physical weapon.
Just your animation of, can I put it into like its ear or whatever, reminded me of when you tried to shove the silver bat into the werewolf's eye. Because you were trying to like shove it down its throat, but you rolled a 3, so I'm like, you push it down its eye, like nothing happens. God damn it.
It was still damaged.
It was dead, I think. I don't remember. Anyway,
In any case.
yeah, pushing it against the whoopee cushion. That's what you were doing.
Okay. I'm rolling now.
Can we hear
You're
that
not even
noise on the
bleeding.
recording?
17.
What'd you do
Really
again?
shitty.
Just attack?
I was just attacking with my lightsaber.
17, it hits.
Was that a crit too for me?
Bow, bow.
Warcry increases your crit chance, so yes.
It increases your crit chance by like 10% if I'm not mistaken.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Bruh.
Warcry increases by 5%. Song of Slaughter increases by 10%.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely a crit, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting your cunning.
Oh
Nope.
my God.
Okay, so that would be 30 plus 13. Oh, I need my freaking. Because I suck at this.
Don't mind me.
Oh,
I love how you put
Guys,
the fleece side up. Like, usually people put the fleece side down.
The other side's really soft though.
Oh, okay. 13 plus 13 plus 13
I'm wearing my pajamas.
plus 4. Wait, yeah. Okay. That is, looks like 73. It was strength, dex, damage of weapon.
It was like 84 before, sweetie, so I'm just going to go with 84 unless you...
it was
Oh, that was with charge.
Oh, well then just take 4
3.
points of damage off.
Okay. Automatically, it engages in a third lightning ring. You guys are all now within 20 feet of the target, except 2 of you are prone.
Oh.
Am I like right under him?
She moved
Yeah,
forward.
she moved in. I
You're
didn't.
right, so you were right under him. So it's
Good call.
it's Luna and no, you were not down.
I
so
was not
it's
under.
just Luna that's in
Oh,
danger
I did
now.
not.
However,
Thank you.
she is
Let's
resistant
see.
to lightning. So
Yay!
Nope.
Aw.
2.
So, Luna, you are dealt 20 lightning damage. However, with your resistance, it's actually 10.
Cool.
Woo!
So
9 because of fairy.
I'm not gonna cover
job.
because you actually take that better than I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally
It's
understandable.
more damage efficient to not cover.
So is it major action to get up, minor action to get up?
Major.
Oh,
Fuck.
Jesus.
Do your
All I
reroll
do
and hopefully
so-
you'll get something
Am I
else.
still in stealth?
No.
Yeah, it would knock you out. Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to use my minor action to drink the potion that's on my belt.
Trevor, you
Ooh.
can reroll.
Cover yourself with a fleece blanket. Maybe it won't see you.
Yep.
Oh, for crying out
I
loud.
literally just like I have a hood and I'm like, "Ah."
He just goes like solid snake, cardboard box.
Trevor,
I've legit won
you
hide
can
and
do
seek
your
by doing that
reroll.
before.
Wouldn't it make more sense to try and do my other minors and stuff first?
Well, I mean, I know. I'm just saying you get an extra
Yeah.
roll.
But thank you, because I totally forgot.
This is the last turn.
Oh,
for
That's what I'm
that.
telling you, boy.
And a 5. Cool. So that's 17 plus 8. I heal for 25. Bringing me to a total of 77. And there goes one of the HP potions on my belt. I'm going to disengage now and then attempt to get my reroll.
Trevor, you cannot disengage.
What?
You are now within the second ring, or within the middle 20 feet. You can see everything.
That sucks.
Sharper senses the closer you get. Yeah.
It's the eye of
The eye of the
sorrow.
storm.
Literally, you are, yeah.
To start heroic striking, bro. Put
Well
that MP to
then,
use.
asshole, I guess I'll use combo.
Yeah.
Since it's an instant, I can at least do that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend 6 MP and use combo before I do attempt to do my reroll. I already hit because samurai, but I'm going to see if I crit.
Okay.
I do not crit. So that is 3d10. 5 plus 7 is 12. Plus 8 is 40. Plus 9 is 49. That is 62 damage, 13 of it being fire.
Huh. Delete that.
And now
Wait a
I'm
minute.
going to see if I get another turn. I'm just going to leave it at the 10 value.
Trevor, I'm sorry, what was the damage one more time? Do you remember?
62.
62?
No. Yeah, 62. But 13 of it was fire.
Right. Which, with vulnerability hex, resistances are down to 0, which means fire goes through just fine.
Woo!
Cool. And I failed my reroll attempt.
Emery.
I'm so fucked.
Oh,
I literally got one
God.
backstab in on this fight.
Another
and
bad
it was when he was
roll. Are you
resistant.
serious?
No, you're fine. It's Emery.
He always rolls bad.
Yeah, just go more like the warrior position.
Not
and
sure
just
how Jinx is gonna feel
heroic
about
strike
this.
combo every turn.
He does have a shield still. It's...
Emery flies and then critically fails his landing,
Oh.
but crits, grabbing Luna and throwing her into free reign, into a free area.
He was focusing on the important thing.
But he is left in the lightning.
Oh.
Damn.
He is instantly dealt 20.
Good guy Emery, man.
Cha.
Always looking out for it.
And he is almost out.
Ooh.
If I did one of my moves that heals everybody, would it
Yes.
hit him too?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. Hopefully I can do that.
That is all that his turn is. Does not get his reroll. Zoltan, your turn.
Terrific.
Hey,
He is in the first 10 feet ring of you guys, so
I'm gonna have my skeleton cast Arcane Bolt, which I haven't been rolling like the movement checks for my skeleton when the rings have been coming in.
then I'm going to say that they're dead.
Oh, I was like,
Boomer.
okay, well, so much back. I mean, he did do quite a bit of damage during the fight, so I'm happy. He had a good life.
He had a,
You know,
he had a good
just
run.
a really
Better than
good
what he
life.
normally does.
Zoltan, give me a d20. Awareness check.
9. So mediocre, I know.
Oh, God.
Mediocre.
6 and a 5.
Oh, what's up?
You
Lay it on me, bro.
remember, you have a body right there.
Of
'Cause
Charming?
Charming is right there.
Oops.
okay, blood.
I was not aware of
Us.
this.
Whatever it's called. No.
Did
Because the
Emery
floor
get,
rose
Yeah,
with you
I
guys.
kind of forgot. But I also remember you saying that he was a husk. Like I imagine it was just his armor was left over. And then something that
He's
was just
not-
unusable.
He's not like ash. He's like burnt flesh, some bone, some meat, but
Oh,
he's
now
like
we're talking.
He's
hardly
just cooked.
recognized as human.
Now we're
Cooked.
talking. Jesus. Jack.
Now we're
He could have been
talking.
an animal. He could have been a slime. Like, I don't know.
It really makes me wish I would have
Did
picked up.
Emery? Does he get a reroll even though he's?
He already got one. And he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
You know, it really makes me wish that I would have gotten the ability to animate dead after Blood Golem, because then I could resummon Charming in his normal
Full form. Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
I'd be like, hey, Charming, fight your abomination. Lol.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
abominations
That would have
fighting
been
each
really
other.
funny.
I would have been like, meow, 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 meow.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
But I decided to go with like things that would help the party out,
You-
like vulnerability hex and
You
shit.
can make a blood golem out of him.
I do it.
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead and make a blood golem out of my former liege lord and Luna's dad.
Right.
Anytime, guys. At least I'm
It's okay, I hate
making him useful.
That's
Dallas, if you listen to this recording later, I'm very sorry.
I hate you,
Dallas. If you
Dallas.
listen to this recording later, your final boss sucks donkey dick.
Dallas, what did you do?
Dallas, why?
Dallas,
I
why?
trusted you.
Why did you do this to us?
Never trust the villain.
Okay, so I just summoned my blood golem, so he has summoning sickness or whatever you want to call it in this game. And that was just a minor action. I know he's he's not super resistant to magic because my vulnerability hex is still up, so I'm going to cast Dark Aura, which is successful, dealing 21 unholy damage to him.
Beautiful. It goes through easily.
Where was Charming's body in relation to the room?
Almost exactly in the middle.
All blow it up.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna blow your dad and, just right up in front of you guys. I don't think you have any, feelings towards him anymore anyway, so.
Nah. I feel like she would be encouraged after seeing something like that.
So I do that. Sadly, I was not able to switch to Chaos because that would be another minor action, so I'm still holding my scythe. Does not get the 10% bonus, but I do blow it up indeed.
Damage.
Dropping me to 43 MP.
Isn't it
And the
180?
damage, no. The damage would be 145 true.
145.
Oh my heavens.
It is quite good.
It is.
Yeah, fine.
So I have to like change numbers and save and all that. So freaking.
Oh my gosh, it's so much work.
I am at 56 HP with no summons left for me to teleport to, so I'm feeling kind of vulnerable. And what to do when I'm vulnerable?
Well, I mean, if
Fuck
Emery
Drop
dies,
myself to
no,
1
I'm just kidding.
HP.
No. No.
Are you sacrificing yourself?
I mean, it'd be really cool. Especially if we were to like throw up like Miracle on me, maybe.
You just told me not to use it on you. You make up your mind.
It'd be really funny though.
God, I'm gonna hit you in the head.
Because I can just use that turn of invulnerability to heal myself.
That's 24 MP.
Jeff, just make your move.
I mean, I'm gauging the situation. I'm basically like asking her, like, am I cool to do this?
I have to use one move to heal myself, and the other is probably my embrace, and I don't think I can do anything else because I was knocked down. So
We're
quit
cool.
screwing
We cool.
around.
We cool. All right. I cast Drain Life for my major action, so I can do an even. Well, fuck you, dice.
Oh, no! Dang.
I do a reroll.
Wait.
Yay! Thank
Aw.
you. You're super nice right now. Oh my god, I love you.
No way, are you serious?
Another one.
Oh
It's a two.
my god.
Hey, she saved me the MP. I'm super happy.
Good point.
Sorry, I couldn't have made better use out of that.
Give me a
God
D10.
damn it.
Oh, why am I getting an extra turn? And I don't. Okay.
Another 2.
Oh, no, your turn.
Zoltan just kind of goes like,
Am I still knocked down?
Give me a D20.
Did you do your reroll? The last.
You were on your feet.
Okay.
You got a chance to actually be on your feet because he rolled a 20 when he threw you.
Oh, I see.
So you landed on your feet. So
Oh,
you can
nice.
actually cast.
Am I close to where he is?
Very.
On your
Would I be
feet,
able to
soldier.
reach in and pull him out of the?
If you try, you will be damaged again.
Yeah, but I take almost no damage from that.
it would deal you 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna reach in and try to pull him out with a sitting.
You reach him. Give me another D20, please.
A 4.
Any strength?
I don't think. I'm sorry. I don't think
you're
so.
honest, right?
No.
Okay. So I can't be nice with this, and that's what kind of hurts me right now. Is that you take damage, you reach him, you grab hold of him, but he's rigid because he's being electrocuted, and so you grab him and try to pull, but you don't make much headway. That is your entire turn.
Both of your guys' muscles are like spasming.
Yes.
Right.
Let me get my
You take,
reroll at
you
least.
take 9 damage, by the way.
I got a 10.
Hey!
You can go again.
Let me.
So you just take damage and you're like, son of a bitch, sky crash.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Sky Crash?
Yeah.
It casts.
30.
And
Make-
13? Okay.
Yeah, make use of this vulnerability hacks while it's up.
Oh yeah, true. And also my shock aura. Let me do that before I do this.
I just remind myself, I did not take,
It's not, so 41.
I'm noting, I did not take the MP cost for casting vulnerability hacks. I'm going to do that now.
Okay.
I just
Better.
remembered.
I'm
Follow
counting
your own
for you.
rules.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I do have following this.
Okay, one more.
Oh yeah, 35. And then-
57 plus 81
Yeah.
is 57 plus 81, guys.
138.
Thank you.
And I think that's all my stuff. Yeah.
Instantly, a 4th ring is summoned.
Son of a
We're
bitch.
literally underfoot now, aren't
You
we?
guys are literally within the center 10 feet of the arena. And Emery is now 20 feet away from you.
Oh.
Everybody give me a d20 to see if you make it to the center.
I should already be there.
You should already be there,
A
so you gotta have to
one.
roll.
Oh,
Shouldn't I
Luna.
already
it.
kind of be there?
Yours is going to be easier. Phobos, you're going to be kind of a run.
She's been attacking melee. She's like right there.
I should.
Everybody give me a d20, please.
Okay, okay.
I rolled melee too, just saying.
6.
You rolled what, Phobos?
I rolled a natural 6, but does that get dexterity?
Yes.
Then 16.
Okay.
Yeah, ditto.
I rolled a 3, no dex, bro.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
So you're dealt 20.
19.
You're dealt 9.
Okay.
And Jinxa, you're fine.
Okay.
Ouch.
Now it is your turn, Cosmo.
Please God save us!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Shit. Okay, well, I need to heal myself, so I'm going to do that first. Because I'm selfish.
No, it's responsible.
15.
You heal yourself.
I did flash shield.
That's fine.
This is instant. Less to worry
It's
about.
like 46. Isn't it?
Hmm?
What's her flash heal?
Her flash shield's 39.
39.
Thanks for paying attention.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just...
And this is the last turn. It's going to be 39 if I'm not mistaken, because
That's
that
mama.
Face is
plus
perfect.
4 to magic is
That's
going to go
mama.
away pretty soon.
Face is perfect.
No, mine's always there because of my
figured.
wand.
And then
For
she
me, it's
just had
magic and a
puppies on
half. That's what that
Thanksgiving.
number is.
That's the face of a dog that I
Oh, do you just naturally have 26
That
magic?
is a
The
freaking
elder ones that
perfect
he
Yeah.
has me
Yeah.
having, so it's
Yeah.
magic plus a half.
Right.
Flash
That's
shield.
adorable.
But what's your
Want a
magic
puppy?
stat, like the number?
26.
Oh, you just have
He's
naturally
like-
26?
Yes.
His
Oh.
facial features and
she's
his
giving
way
us
of
a
nodding
plus
his
4
head
to
is
magic,
saying
but
no,
for Song of
but
Slaughter.
then you know
I
he's
haven't been
thinking
using
yes.
that.
It's okay though. It's okay because you can benefit from that right now.
Okay.
So
So
it would actually
it's as
be
if you have 30
45.
magic.
What?
It's as if you have 30 magic.
Okay, I'm just gonna add another 4 to that.
Yeah.
Put it away. Okay. And I'm contemplating.
Doesn't that mean the
activating
flash shield be
or not.
45 then? If I'm doing
Yeah.
my math right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yep.
Ow, damn my eye.
I want to activate the Nature's Embrace thing, but if there's like another ring that's gonna try and hit us, I don't know if I should do it. So
If it does another ring, then would it be hitting itself?
It would be covering the entire service area of the tower.
which would suck, but I could try to stop it with my mind. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do the Nature's
He's like
Embrace thing.
Moses with a sea of lightning.
So
That'd be really fucking rad.
That'd be so cool.
anyway, try to make sure he doesn't hit me while I'm doing this, but who cares, really. Okay, 18 is a spell burst. I don't know
Spell
if that
burst,
matters.
Nature's Embrace. Wow.
Yep.
I don't even know what you would do for that.
Hold on.
Magic stat of
It's a
26.
sustain, so you don't really have to actually cast it. It's more just like saying that you're gonna do it.
All allies
You
have
gotta
regen
cast
and
summon.
enemies within 40 feet are dealt holy damage equal to magic every turn. So it'd be magic and a half. That's how the crit's gonna go down.
26 plus 13 is 39.
You are all healed for 39.
Wait. Doesn't that mean we all heal for 45 just this round because Song of Slaughter's still going?
Yeah.
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 Everyone heals for 45.
Nuh-uh.
Healer
Cool,
for-
I
And that'll
Heal.
continue to happen
But I'm
But-
not healed at full, so.
at 39. It goes over too.
10% more.
Oh.
Guys, it is dealt double damage
From holy.
from holy.
Oh, cool.
So
Oh shit! It's gonna keep doing it too because I'm right below it unless it's.
hold on.
Gonna
So
kill
she has
me.
30 magic, so it just got dealt 60.
Yes.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
Dude, your Nature's Embrace is so OP
Well,
for
no,
this
no.
fight.
I
45.
decided to use it.
45 doubled is 90.
Oh, because it
I
dealt
have-
magic and a half, and then
Yes.
It might
Oh,
try
wow.
to. It might try to get
Wow.
me all.
So I get a 32
So you
plus
just
32
heal
buffer.
for a net worth
Over?
of
You get a 10% of your total
Hundreds.
max HP.
5.
Yeah.
So if it's 113
That did
or whatever your
fuck.
HP is,
yeah.
then you get a shield of 11.
Okay.
God,
I'll take
Nature's
it.
Embrace is super powerful this
Just
fight.
watch out! It might try to get me now.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's probably.
I guess it'll keep Emery alive too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so,
do-
so Emery healed for 45 as well.
I'll do what I can.
Even Noah did, even though he's just like, okay.
I haven't really been damaged by anything.
It's tempting to just like walk through the storm to grab Emery and drag him out because I'll take less damage and I'm healing.
Yeah.
And he's in the ring.
However, I
He's
want
He's
to
like
know
2 rings away
Yeah.
in the lightning
He's
because
capable of flying.
He went and got Luna
Huh?
and
He's capable of
for
flying.
freedom.
Oh, that's
so you
true.
know,
Yeah.
so you may not have to grab him.
Yeah,
He could probably just rise up above the rings.
true.
The genie. The Abomination's turn.
He's probably like, finally my turn. Jesus.
It uses Surge.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
It's like an unholy electromancer. It's fucking terrifying.
And uses Tempest again.
Oh, God.
How much damage did that do last time?
Are you
Like
ready?
50 something.
Tempest is lightning.
Nat
Yeah.
one, nat one, nat one,
Yeah,
nat one.
lucky for you.
I know.
It doesn't crit.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yay!
Oh, we were just like, thank
That was
God.
such a lucky outcome right there.
Everyone is dealt 55 lightning damage.
So that's 24 to me.
24 to you.
Shit.
22, actually.
Yeah, it would be
Said
20.
Yeah.
Or 21 because of fairy.
Minus 4.
Oh, yeah.
So 11.
Right? Wait, so
It
that
took
would mean it's
40.
Just went from 105 to 50.
No big deal, bro.
I'm at
Fucking
73.
hell.
And Phobos is dealt damage by the shock aura. You are dealt another 30. Alright.
Damn, you're at 20.
Oh, crap.
dude.
You are
Just
not
went
stunned.
From
Never mind,
105
we're
to
good.
20.
You are not stunned.
But you're not stunned.
Oh.
And then, just as it is about to cast again, there's another beam of light that comes out from behind, and the blue book is in front of Noah, levitating, and he is casting the same Kamehameha type holy beam that he casted Zilfin in the alternate timeline
Yay.
through the book, dealing him 100 flat damage.
That's
The
like,
Abomination, 100 flat damage.
that's like a combination of a Kamehameha and a Howler.
Wait, he's holding the book like that?
He is, the
It's
book is
floating.
levitating in front of him open.
Oh.
He is casting the beam through the book.
Oh, it'd be funny if he's holding it open.
Knowledge!
He actually missed the shot and annihilated the book by accident. God damn it, Noah.
His minor action is to shout, "Dragon or genie?" How do you respond?
Dreeny.
Gagging.
Gagging.
Well, I can't do much damage anymore because I don't have backstab. So magic is going to do more damage. I
Yeah,
vote dragon.
go with dragon.
Yeah.
Right? Because the
Wait,
genie was the one that was
isn't
weak
dragon
resistant.
resistance to magic though?
No, it's
That's the
Nah,
genie that
it's
should
when he was
genie.
in the dragon form, that was what
Oh,
you
I
did.
see.
Yeah,
Fucking
the
did.
dragon form would be much better, I think, for us.
Luckily for you guys, Noah is actually able to literally drop the book, the Thaumaturgica, into the lightning, and he's like, I activate a trap card, Sato Kaiba, and he reactivates the same beam of light that turns the dragon, or turns the genie back into a dragon.
a blue eyes white dragon.
Downside, shockwave.
Oh, fuck.
Can I climb
Good
this
thing
thing?
I'm far away from him.
Everybody with a defense higher than 7 does not receive damage.
Cool.
Those who do are dealt an additional. I love Jenny's worried expression right now.
Jenny's definitely gonna be knocked out no matter
I'm
what.
sorry.
Cover.
Sadly, god damn it, I wish it would work in this case. But
I lift her up.
You are dealt 13 damage.
This little bunny just.
Like I slam her up into the air, throw her. I have the strength.
I'm gonna do Emery's turn first, unless you guys really want to go first.
I just want to reactivate Warcry.
I'm gonna have Cameron go first then.
Yeah, I would say you could just do that instantly while he's doing
Yeah.
Emery's.
Okay, yeah.
That's
I
fine.
miracle myself at this point.
Oh my gosh. 11, so that
This is
reactivates.
super funny.
So I get my shield back.
What are the
Cool.
rules for
It's
a
actually a
greater
pretty good
HP?
idea, to be honest.
Greater HP?
Yeah.
4d6 plus 12.
MP is fading fast, little prince.
So this is the last time I can
Do you
activate
have
that,
MP
guys.
potions, Jenny?
Yeah, I won.
Just
So this is the last war cry of the game.
Okay.
No.
I mean,
So it's like really like.
I have a greater MP potion, but it's in my inventory, not on my belt. So
And you also receive the 10 points HP shield for the war cry.
Oh, it's it's my level plus 3.
So whatever that is.
16.
16.
I'm gonna use my minor for my greater HP.
You can do it right now.
So there you go, guys. Make good use of it.
And
Do you have
how? Yeah, just do your full turn.
Okay.
This is the last turn of vulnerability hacks as well.
I'm just attacking it with my lightsaber. 12.
Damage. Actually, what's your dex?
13.
It actually hits. Damage.
Yes!
Sweet.
Yeah.
Because I also have all those crit things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that does anything.
You don't crit now.
4.
The attack bonuses, though, they do make a big difference.
So that'd be 25 plus 4. So that's 29 damage.
It is dealt 15.
Damn.
Okay. I'll take it. Can I?
D4.
I'm just gonna say 3. 4.
Oh,
Damn.
man. So you usually go with 4.
I was going to say, would it be a minor action if I were to just bang the lightsaber against my mirror shield?
You've already done your minor with Warcry.
No, Warcry's instant.
Then you may.
Okay. I charge it.
You're gonna do me a favor while Phobos is going. Go ahead and roll damage of what your lightsaber attack would be, because it has to calculate a certain damage counter.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
Phobos, go ahead.
Quick question for Jeff. Heroic strike, since it says that you do crit and then strength, does that mean strength applies twice?
Yes.
Killer. That means I calculated things wrong. Haha. So, yay. And Cameron, Warcry is on and Song of Slaughter?
Yep.
Yes.
Sweet. So that's plus 4, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. So, yeah, I'm going to do Heroic Strike, which, with everything, is 103 damage, 13 of it fire. So 90 damage is physical.
45
Plus 13,
plus
right?
13. Half of 13 is 7.
Yeah.
So plus 7 more.
Cool.
Because of
20.
vulnerability X.
So 65, yeah. Then
What's in
I'm
the
actually...
negatives, right? That's right. Oh, fuck yeah.
And then, ow.
And then, ow.
Yeah, no, that was weird. It was like the power cable from my laptop just zapped me. Anyway.
That's
I'm
not
going
good.
to use combo. Damn it, I should have done that first to recover my own MP. Whatever. And hit him again, just regular melee attack. See if I crit. Shit, son! Natural 19, which would have crit no matter what.
Yeah.
Fuck, damn. Now I gotta do all this.
Fuck that. Is what
You
It
you
should
get so
just-
creative.
Hey, Trevor, to help you out, it
Yep.
should just be the same as your heroic strike, just minus the
That's strength once.
additional strength bonus.
Okay, so that means...
So it means, well...
Trevor. 90 minus strength.
Yeah, I know. Fuck off.
Dude, it's so much work.
81 plus 13.
Or,
41 plus 20. That's plus 20.
yeah. 61.
And then, as my minor action, I feel like Jeff right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the other standard HP potion that's on my belt.
Okay.
That's a 1 and a 3. Great. 4 plus another 4. 8 plus 6 is fucking 14. That was just so well.
Don't forget your
And then as
reroll.
a minor action, I flip it off and end my turn.
Wait, what about your reroll?
Oh, fuck, my reroll. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be amazing if you guys all got your reroll at the same
9.
time.
Right?
Oh.
Aw.
Damn.
That sucks.
Okay. Emery's turn.
Oh.
Emery Finkelstein attempts to fly.
Did
Oh,
you
good.
happen to heal him when I did
I
that?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, he healed for 45.
I say, fly, little buddy, fly.
He does not fly.
Damn it. Emery, you need better rules.
Excuse me?
Let your mom roll for you instead,
I
Emery.
was just thinking.
He, however,
Uh-oh.
crit runs.
Oh.
Wait, agree with every facial
and
expression.
he runs 20 feet in 3 seconds and is still hurt for 20 damage, but he's in the safe zone.
He just
quote-unquote.
falls on his face when he's in the safe zone.
And he shouts, "Mom, I'm here. I have 59 damage on me."
Peter like this now, by the way.
What's his max health?
You don't know.
Oh.
I do.
He
I
tells
do.
us. He's like, I have 70 AP. Or whatever it is.
Emery, how much do you need to
He
be
does
healed
cast
for?
self-heal. He casts.
Good old minor
Oh, good.
actions.
You didn't fail that roll at least.
He did not. He heals for
You
10.
should tell him that. Hey, something you didn't fail at. Good job.
Oh my god.
You couldn't even be born right.
Oh,
Wow!
Oh. Fuck.
Oh.
I'm
That's
so
my
sorry,
roll.
Emery. I didn't mean it.
Oh,
And then,
dear
Emery.
God.
The savagery, poor Emery.
Emery is
Hey, maybe
pissed.
it'll enrage him.
Emery is pissed off.
It worked! Hey, I tried to save you. Don't get too mad.
He has crit run underneath it once again, which means Fire Shield activates.
Cool.
And he casts Firestorm.
I did that on
Super
purpose.
duper.
And he will be close to out of MP at this point.
Did that on purpose.
Let's
Oh,
do Firestorm damage first.
You're welcome.
It casts.
He's vulnerable, so the brain damage is going to be super useful.
You're welcome.
You're-
12
She's
plus
become too much of a
20
savage.
is 32. Half of 32 is 16, which is 48.
48
48
damage.
burning.
God, that's awesome.
Ouch!
The Fire Shield.
Dude, him and
is
Noah are just stacking the deeps
I know.
right now.
46.
Great.
Stacking in the deep.
1,
Yeah.
Deep in the stacks.
5, and 10. Plus magic is another 20 fire damage, which is 30.
That's
Above that, above you guys, the beast enrages.
Rawr.
Meaning he's almost dead.
hopefully. So am I.
Yeah.
It's a real problem.
This is such appropriate music.
He's
Can this
enraged.
pick up on that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Shh.
I was hearing it last
I was saying shush. Damn it, the song's over. I was so curious to see if it was going to pick up.
It has in previous weeks.
It has.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
It's actually listen.
Listen to your own channel, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Okay,
What?
this is the part where I start to get afraid.
Uh-oh.
Everyone is dealt 49
49 what?
Oh,
lightning damage.
well, I'm dead.
I'm out.
I'm at 1 point.
Guess I'll
Who
reroll.
can I cover? Can I cover anybody?
Yes, you can cover one person.
Okay, cool. 'Cause I had
Smart.
one.
Wait. You said lightning damage?
Lightning damage.
Oh.
It was 49. Okay.
However, I'm going to say due to
Wait,
its
I didn't get a
enrage,
turn.
if it enrages, it
Oh.
auto attacks. Cameron, since you are covering, you're getting it twice.
Yeah.
I'm enraged.
So
Figure.
you're getting 98 damage.
Jeez.
Okay, hold on. So would I subtract 4 for mine and 4 for hers? Okay.
Can I enrage Yale?
I kind of wish that players had an enrage mode.
This sucks.
Yeah, it's called instance.
Oh. And
You know that
Zelthan-
ability that you can do at any time?
Zelthan, it is your turn.
I'm out. I'm at negative 34.
Oh.
Luna, it is your
I'm
turn.
at negative 15.
Can I instant him?
Oh, shit.
If you guys want Jenny to go first, you may. But
Go for it,
Yeah,
yeah.
The only turns left are Jenny and Katie.
If you were to full life me, I can fucking blast the shit out of him.
Okay, that I can do. That's a major.
Oh man, my temporary 5 HP shield's gone now because I went to negatives.
Can
Yeah, so everybody lost their temporary 5 HP
It's
blessing
fine.
too.
It's
I am now permanently weaker. Ah.
It's fine. I'll full life you.
Okay.
13.
Back up to 83, guys.
I gotta heal myself at the instant, but I have another minor.
So that got me to 1.
You're at 1 HP.
1.
That's so
Dude,
so funny.
That's beautiful, man.
That's really beautiful.
Okay, never mind. I'll flash heal you.
I'm doing my job.
You are.
Um,
Oh.
4. So you get 39.
It's 45.
45. I thought that was God.
No, I misspoke earlier. Her Song of Slaughter is the song that's always going. I was thinking of War Cry for some reason, because the War Cry goes away and comes back, but song is always active.
Because I purposely have it that way, but
Okay, and I self-healed myself.
Beautiful.
Mm.
I'm glad you got that.
so
But I still don't have a lot.
It's something.
so who did you heal? You healed me?
She full healed me,
Okay.
and
I
then
full lifed you.
or yeah, sorry, full life me.
I brought you back from the dead at full.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's amazing.
I instant blast shield you for 39.
For 39. Okay.
45.
45.
45. I'll take it. So I'm at 46 out of 113. I'll take it. I have an HP potion on my belt, so I can do that on my own. So you don't have to worry about me again.
That's good. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't drink my MP. I used all my
You can
moves.
roll your extra turn.
Okay.
I
You
have
wanna call it
an.
this in?
Yeah, 5.
Oh,
Should've left it.
god damn it.
All right, Katie.
I'm going to put.
Drinking a potion is a minor.
I'm gonna do Sky Crash, but I'm gonna put.
Vulnerability Hex is no
What is it
longer active,
You
but
search,
it's dragon
that's-
form.
It is this turn. Yeah.
Better make that
It's not.
work
It hasn't
well.
been the end of turn yet.
Yeah, because
Vulnerability Hex
it,
has one last turn, which is this turn.
it
gotcha.
enraged.
Negative 15.
I'm gonna put.
Do you need MP?
10.
Jenny.
No, I have a potion.
Okay. I have 2 potions in my
8 more
inventory.
MP into
Needed.
my Sky Crash from Surge, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 40 extra
40%?
percent.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's 8 more.
Which equates out to 50% plus her thing. So you actually have to roll like a 10 and up.
Yeah. So
Is
hopefully
he
I
dead
do.
or is he
That would
just
really
passed
suck if I
out?
didn't, but I'm doing
Okay.
Sky Crash,
Yeah.
He
so.
is fainted.
Yes.
Okay, good.
She
And crit.
crits.
Wait, what'd you roll?
Oh,
An
yeah.
18, so it definitely would have crit anyway,
Every
but.
time you
It's a
surge.
curse.
I know, right?
Fucking spellers.
But
Anyway.
hey, if
God.
that really is the curse, that means that every time you do
Yeah.
it, you crit. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
True.
I'll take it.
So then that's my. That's.
You've calculated that your spell burst Sky Crash is 195.
195
Oh, okay.
plus another 90. 195, so 185. Or sorry, 285.
285.
And then I'm gonna take a minor or standard MP potion, which is what 2d6 plus 12.
A minor?
Yeah.
2d6 plus 4.
Or no, it's a standard.
Standard is 3d6 plus 8.
Oh, okay.
Tommy, what did you say her Sky Crash damage was?
285.
Okay, you said 185, and I was like, no!
I punched in 285, don't worry.
I appreciate that.
100 less.
My calculations are correct. We've done a butt ton of damage.
God.
So much damage to
Yeah.
this fucking thing.
And he's still alive.
Sadly.
It's almost like it's a
For
final boss.
now.
Okay.
We're getting to the nitty gritty, guys.
What is everybody's HP right now?
I'm a full.
33.
27
Thank you.
out of 62.
46.
Negative fucking 15.
I'll handle it.
Unless he
Just
hits all
stay
of us
put.
again with an AoE.
The dragon
Just stay put.
does not engage a 5th ring. Though it could. But it won't.
That'd be so weird.
Why are you
Okay.
It's like, I'm electrocuting myself.
The reason
Fuck
that
you
it
guys.
could is because of its capability.
Mm.
The reason it won't is because it's touching the ground right now.
Mm.
Oh, everybody grab it before it flies off.
It casts lightning breath on Jinxa.
Okay.
It casts this time.
Oof.
Can I absorb that?
I don't know, can you?
I don't know.
You just
I
need to
never-
announce what you're gonna do and hope for the best.
Okay, I'm going to absorb it.
It deals you 65 lightning damage that is absorbed into your goddamn shield.
Your overpowered fucking shield is what Tommy means to say.
I'll
Jesus
take it.
H. Fuck.
Just like
Oh,
Chernobog, it looks genuinely confused as you absorb it into a piece of metal.
I forgot to do my shock aura.
Do it
Did
now.
you did you do
Sorry.
your extra turn thing too?
That I forgot too.
Damn.
Okay, that's a
Costly.
1, but my shock aura still hits.
So for 41, I think it was.
Yeah, it would have dealt damage during the turn of the vulnerability hex. I don't know if you
I
want
do get another roll.
Ah! Yes.
And do it now, I guess.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
What do you do?
I'm gonna do the same thing I did with Surge again.
You have enough MP for that?
Yeah, because of my standard MP potion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all getting a little low.
It crit. So same amount of damage
What
as
did
last
you
time.
roll?
285
A 14, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That
That
means
time
it was worth it. It was
yeah.
worth it.
Decision so hard.
There. Now I have 2 more MP potions, but they're not on my belt. So
Yeah.
You just regretted letting her do that,
Yeah.
didn't you?
He's all like, I
Like, so hard. You're like, wow, cool, that was only another 320 damage. That's more than Phobos has done in 4 fucking rounds.
God. Well, at least he's not resistance to that anymore, or else I'd be pissed still.
Oh my gosh.
What do I do?
Please
I,
don't.
oh, it didn't. It just attack me, so it's my turn now.
No.
It did the lightning breath, which
Oh,
you
okay.
absorbed,
It's one
but
turn.
it has multiple rounds
Yeah.
because it's fast and has special abilities.
I'm just done.
Okay.
It buffets itself back up to a raised position.
My people skills are
Rusty. Yeah.
I love it.
It does so relatively poorly, which means it's equivalent of fizzle. It gets up there, but that means that the buffet does not have a chance to knock any of you down. So that's how the fizzle will work.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yay for you.
That's good.
Except this guy's already down on the ground, bleeding out. So that's too bad. But
Too bad. So sad.
it is back into genie form, and it casts Tempest
Fucking A.
and casts again.
Fucking piece of shit.
Fucking whole bag.
What damage was it again?
I don't know.
I know it was a lot.
All of them.
Oh, Tempest is gonna hit. Oh my god! I think Phobos, you might legit die.
Not unless I can flash heal
Die
you.
outright.
Like
Oops.
right now.
What?
Not unless I can flash heal him.
You
Before it does
you
that.
flash heal during the player phase, so your ability won't refresh until player phase happens again.
Which means hopefully after this you can do it.
Yeah.
So it's the negative threshold of my HP minus armor, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Let me go compute what that is real fast.
Damn it, I should have fixed you.
What is it?
I'm waiting for him.
My negative threshold, 90 minus 14, would be 76. So I can afford to take another 61 damage before I expire outright.
That's really funny because all of you are dealt 50,
I hate you so goddamn much.
God.
except I got double 6s on my lovely skull dice.
So I get shocked back to life. And
No.
that is not
That'd
very
be cool.
Noah does a critical move that is only assigned to him. It's called Cloak of Tomias, by the way. And it's essentially a mass barrier. And it doesn't protect against everything, though. It basically protects a mass radius against half magical damage against one attack. So all of you are dealt 25. I made it very strict with myself that would only happen if I rolled double 6s and he cast it correctly, not fizzle. So it happened. So congratulations.
So
You're all-
it's not 50. It's
It's
25.
25.
It's 25.
Okay.
25.
So-
like,
So I'm negative
what's
40,
half-
not negative 65.
What's half of 25?
Hold on.
That's
13.
13? Okay.
12.5.
Yeah.
That puts me
For
at-
21.
How much damage? 50. 50? 25.
I'm done. I'm down to 25 health.
What are you, Katie?
21.
What are you?
I'm at
Still there?
59, I believe.
Now I'm
But-
suddenly glad that I went lightning.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about me. I'm taking a greater HP potion, so heal who you gotta heal.
Every time this dragon has hit me, he would have killed me if I wasn't resistant to lightning.
it casts its final ability.
Oh, Christ.
It's a one that you know, Trevor.
Mass meteor storm. What?
It's called Sin Harvest.
Armageddon.
Sin
Oh,
harvest.
fuck
Who
you.
created that?
What's Sin
Kingdom Hearts.
Harvest?
Final
Goddamn
Fantasy
Sephiroth.
VII. All of your HP values are equal to 1.
So
Even mine? I get resurrected?
Yeah.
That
does that mean
helps
that
you?
means we're all one?
Yes.
Oh, even him?
No.
And it's player phase.
Can I ignore it?
I'm not at 1, aren't you?
Okay,
I'm not
just-
at 1.
Because I can
Does it
ignore
make his
damage.
one or no?
No.
From what?
I have damage reduction, so
Oh,
like
I see.
No, it's a true ability.
I thought I meant like the ability. Can I just ignore the fact that you used an harvest?
I have an MP potion, but it's not on my belt, so I can't do Sky Crash anymore.
Vulnerability Hex is expired. Warcry, I believe, is expired.
No, it's got one more turn.
Hey.
And
Yeah.
it's in genie form.
Ugh.
So
It is
it's
player
physical
phase.
damage.
no,
Alright.
I thought Warcry had 2 more turns because I only just renewed it.
Oh, you renewed on the last turn, yeah.
You did renew it. I got
Yeah,
confused
sorry,
with
2 more
Vulnerability Hex.
Yeah,
You're right,
I have
yeah.
2 more turns on that. So it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so I drink
Question.
my greater HP. That
If
is-
Jenny were to go before Phobos, and presumably if she revived me, would I get a turn?
Yes.
Is it the same as
But your turn would be spent getting up.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. That's how it is.
Unless you use combo.
Is it the same as
And
the
get a
greater
reroll.
MP where it's
I'm
46
Uh,
plus
probably
12?
not going to be able to
It's
heal
the
you for
same?
full.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
I mean, anything would be fantastic.
I can get you back up, but not all the way.
So you have life?
Plus 6,
Yes, I have life.
10, 12,
Yeah, even that would be great.
16,
Because if I can hit this thing even a little bit, I'll do decent damage.
You guys have been fighting this thing for almost 2 hours.
12. So I'm back
Remind me
up
to slap
to
Dallas.
30 health.
Yeah, I will when I see him.
Well,
I'll
first-
slap him for the both of us.
First, you have to drive down here, big guy. Anyway.
So I'm at 30 now.
Don't forget your rerolls.
Yeah.
That was just a reminder,
Oh, cool.
I think.
Yeah, that was a minor. Because
But
it
still
was on
goes
my
to
belt.
say, don't forget your rerolls.
Very important.
Oh shit, I forgot to say Emery's down too. Sorry. I'm so sorry. With all the AoE damage and everything,
Yeah.
he was knocked out too.
Oh, okay.
So which one do you want to heal, Jenny? Phobos or Emery? Oh, and his fire shield obviously extinguished, so. The Abomination did get the burning damage.
Super.
Can I stab it with the lightsaber?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to stab it.
She just really wants to stab something right now.
Because I imagine it does burning damage. No, it's a lightsaber.
It's made of plasma, doesn't do burning.
I'm confused by that.
When you first received the weapon, if it did do burning damage, I would have told you.
Okay. Oh well.
But maybe she could roll and like leave it in there and just kind of like swish it around.
Mixing it with the smoke
Yeah.
consistency that it is.
So, I'm trying to imagine how big this thing is.
It's colossal.
I
It's
figured.
It's 40 feet big.
Okay, so there's no way I'm hitting its
40
face.
feet big.
40 feet bigger.
There's no way I'm hitting its face then, huh?
No.
Okay. Well.
Unless you roll a natural crit right now. But it also has to be a called shot. So go ahead.
Stabbing its umbilicus.
Okay.
It's left big toe.
Doesn't have
feet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shit.
I missed.
What did I just attack? I think a cloud.
20.
Damn.
Oh, ho,
Are you
ho.
fucking kidding me right
Okay,
now?
for one thing, you did not say I attack its face.
Dang
You said
it.
I attack its Leviticus or whatever
No.
you said. So,
What is a Leviticus?
I don't know.
Umbilicus.
It's its face.
Oh, and-
duh.
Oh yeah.
Umbilicus is
It's
the
another
belly
word for
button.
face.
So
I
I'm
would've
going to
guessed
say
that.
belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very important
Fair
You,
area.
you crit. 84 or something like that?
It was 84, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
I just figured I'd get more force because...
Cameron, when you stab it, unleash all the damage in your shield at the same time.
Oh, can I do that?
yes.
Okay, then yeah, I do
Fuck
that.
What do you have right now?
Into the butt of the lightsaber.
Probably
so
a
that it gets
lot,
projected
actually.
Into the thing.
I have 65 plus 40.
Got it.
That's 105.
Got it.
Okay.
Yes. Fuck it up.
To everything.
You critically damage it, dealing 105 plus 84 plus 42. And that's a lot. And it bends over in pain as you... your lightsaber deactivates and you're just like... Yeah. And you fall back down to the ground and do, I deal damage.
Yay!
Tanks can deal damage too, you guys.
It is still not dead.
I figured.
But it will be. But it is very much so looking unhappy.
Not hurt, just unhappy.
I'm gonna die.
You sense a vague notion of slight irritation.
Oh,
Phobos,
great.
do you go next, or are you moving past?
Can I go ahead and unconsciously say, I'm gonna let Cosmo go before me?
4.
She got to
Jesus
reroll.
goes again.
She's like,
I
I am not
so
done
happy
yet.
right now.
I can't use my lightsaber though. I crit,
No.
so
Gaston's
I.
butt. Kick a walls down, man.
Put it into the hole you made with the
Use
lightsaber and
overcompensate and
shoot.
just fucking golf swing it.
Just pull his intestines through the
I
hole.
saw on Tumblr once where a song about Gaston's cooking.
Yeah, I have
Entertaining fight.
the shotgun
Fire
and
fucking punch
I'm
it.
gonna try to.
Or
I
punch
won't.
it.
Who
I don't
gives
know.
a shit?
It's like, what can I do other than grabbing something out of my inventory, which would be a major
Oh.
action on its own?
Oh, is Gaston's
So-
shotgun not on your belt?
No,
No,
it's on my belt. It's on my belt. I'm
fucking
just.
pop
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna just smack it, like, in the injury I just created.
Do you need ammo for that to
No.
shoot? Or.
Well, she's not shooting it.
Because the shots don't do
Oh,
anything, so
that's
I'm just
right.
using it as a blunt weapon. 10. Plus 13. Plus the other.
What is your strength and cunning?
My strength is 13.
Cunning.
My cunning is 2.
You would deal at 25.
Woo!
Now I'll take it. I'll do what I can.
And Emery is still down. Phobos, did you want somebody else to go in front of you?
I would love it were Cosmo to go
Oh,
before
would
me.
you? I bet
I
you
would.
would.
He's so delighted.
Okay,
that that's
Cosmo
an
gotta
option.
drink an MP potion with the quickness. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
No way. Did you?
God!
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
6 MP, that's delicious.
How much MP
It was
do you
an old
need?
potion.
14.
Get it curdled.
Oh, that's great.
Fucking
But I have
balls.
enough
It's all like
to
chunky.
send you from the land of the dead
As you swish it, it actually sounds like mac and
into
cheese
the
being
living
stirred.
At least you're not gonna be dead yet.
with a 19 spell
Spell
burst.
burst.
And I was casting life on him. And I spell burst.
How much health do you start with for that?
So
It's a quarter.
a fourth of his max HP.
You're actually put to half your max HP.
Yay!
That means you have
That
more
means
than
I go
any
from-
of us,
wait, wait.
and you were
I
almost
go
dead
from
a second
negative
ago.
40 to 45.
Isn't that special?
Phobos. If
Okay,
you go
and now I
down,
have to
you're the
flash
last.
heal myself because I have
just,
1
like
HP.
I'm like fucking Mushu, just.
14. That's 39.
We're all bloody and almost dead.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the end of my turn. Oh wait, no, it's not the end of my turn. I have another. I'm not gonna call it. Fuck.
Phobos, you may stand up.
14.
So that's my major action, yes.
Yes.
Then I use combo
Oh.
because I'm a dirty motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You
And
samurai
I swing
you.
at it. It hits, but does it crit?
I'm out of HP.
It
motherfuckers.
really doesn't, and I'm
I
glad
mean,
that I
MP.
hit no matter what because that was a 1.
You drop your Masamune. It shatters.
Wait.
No,
Fuck you, because
your sword
it
breaks.
specifically says under samurai that it supersedes critical fails.
Your sword breaks.
Fuck you. No, it doesn't.
It's Masamune.
It breaks over the abomination's head, which actually kills it. So it's kind of like a win-loss.
I like Jeff's way.
Don't forget your reroll at least.
Yeah.
I shan't. First, I gotta roll my damage. Ooh, that was decent. Ooh, that was really good. Yay. That's 16 plus 9, 25 for the sword damage.
I don't have any MP left.
Plus a lot.
Okay. Does
25 plus 28 is 53, plus 9 is 62. 62 physical damage and 13 fire damage.
You're not gonna love me anymore.
And then my reroll chance.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave it as the 10. Where'd it
He lost. You're
go?
done.
One off the table. I'm gonna try that again. Keeping the same zeros. And no, that's a 60.
Trevor,
What?
you destroyed the abomination.
Oh, fuck! Yes, because I'm out of MP.
Jenny gets 3/4 points for the kill since she revived me.
However, it ends with a bit of a cinematic where
Oh, no.
instead of
He
you doing
explodes and we all
the,
die.
instead of you doing the final hit, I'm gonna say it's gonna be put to a vote because a third beam of light is cast from behind, and it actually captures it in this like golden, well not golden, but like lit body where it's frozen in place. And Noah shouts over the hubbub and the sizzling. He says, "Strike it down!" And whoever hits next is going to kill it.
Oh, yay.
Who will deal the final blow?
It's not my turn, is it?
I
It's
was gonna
anybody's
say.
game.
Oh, really?
It's anybody can do.
Oh.
Emery.
I can always
Well, in that case,
Raise Emery.
I'm
He's out of
super
MP.
okay with Emery doing it, but.
He's out of MP.
Yeah.
Or if she's out of MP, he's still dead.
I guess we could all roll a
14.
d20.
Jinxa,
Yeah.
That
very,
works.
I have my lightsaber
very
again.
personality way.
Yeah.
Just, it's like, as you guys are like, okay, so what should we do, guys? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You're just like, yes! And the abomination explodes into a gigantic maelstrom of lightning energy.
Fucking ass man.
I'm
Listener, inside joke between Jeff and I.
Maelstrom.
This
Get it, Rube.
lightning maelstrom shakes across the land. The storm is erased by this maelstrom of lightning energy. And as the maelstrom goes across the entire land, you can see the sun shining down, lighting the way to a bright future.
I have a very epic scene in my head of Jinxa like leaping upward with the lightsaber, and like on contact you see lights, like the lightning like dispersing from it across the sky kind of thing.
I like that.
I also have the cinematic in my head that as soon as you strike it down and you land and everything goes quiet, I just very subtly go, I softened it up for you.
You fucking died.
You know, I was gonna say Shambles should have done the finishing
You know,
blow.
you're right.
Would have been really appropriate.
That would
I
have been
think.
so funny.
The rings of lightning vanish.
Woo!
Noah, in a very final breath of exhaustion, uses life on Emery, and then falls off of the tower.
I race to go catch him.
Ditto.
Aw.
I'll help, but I can't much.
12.
I'll just stand there and watch.
I run for it as well.
I'm
Fuck.
10.
15.
You guys run 50 feet from your current position to try and catch a man who is falling off of a 90-degree angle.
90-degree angle.
He catches the ledge
Oh, good.
because he got a crit catch.
I scream at him and I tell him he's an idiot and to get down right now.
So
Not
he
down,
lets
up.
go then to get down, and he
Right
falls
now.
to the base of the tower 60 feet
And I go,
below.
you know what I mean, you idiot.
He's dead. So
God
as you
damn
do you guys help him up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I go and I grab an arm and I start to pull.
Oh, we're above him?
I summon Shambles
I
on
was
the ground
visualizing
below.
that wrong.
I was too.
We were all like, oh.
He was on the barricade and he fell back.
Oh, I see, okay.
I was picturing him like above us, like
Yeah,
on some sort
I
of
can't
thing.
He was above you, up on the barricade, so he was like
That's
at
good.
most 4 feet higher than you
Okay.
because he was on the wall.
So while they're taking care of that, where's Emery at?
What, Jeff? Hold on.
Oh, I said earlier, I summoned Shambles on the ground below. Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah. Emery is back in the center,
Okay.
just sitting up, going, "Where's the monster?"
I kind of trust that they're taking care of the Noah situation, so I double back and go to check
Yeah,
on him.
speaking of in the Noah situation, I don't know if it matters, but I rolled a 19 for trying to lug his ass back up onto the shelf.
His ass is lugged back up onto the tower.
I push
Stupid
literally
fucking-
like everybody out of the way just so I can go up and hug him really like tight with a 4. But still, I do
Actually
it.
pushed me off the ledge.
You hug him very warmly, but also very awkwardly, as both of you are quite hurt, and you rarely hug each other. So you hug him with one arm around the hips and one around the hair, and you're like, "This is a family." And
Weird family thing.
Yeah.
you all feel relieved mixed with this feeling of, is it really over? There is one final bit to cover. The thaumaturgicas on the ground are destroyed.
They were collected by me.
No, Turgicas.
The burnt and destroyed thaumaturgicas are collected by the genieling.
Mm-hmm.
Turgid.
However, Emery points out from probably around his hugging mother at this point, points to the very, very center of the tower and says, "What's that?" On the ground is a pale white genie lamp. Zilthan and Luna know, based off of what Charming said, that your father is in that lamp. Onyx is nowhere to be seen.
Onyx.
And it is imagined that Onyx died as part of the experiments that made him the Abomination.
Like our genie father, you mean?
Your father is in that lamp.
Huh. Are we aware if he's evil or not?
You are not aware of his alignment, except for the fact that he tried to give messages to Zilthan back in the Guild of Red once, telling him to find him. You do not know why at that point. Now I'm sure you can imagine why he said that.
Yeah.
He also tried to send 2 more messages throughout the campaign, but both of them failed to reach you. They were quite low rolls. That one got through. But that was in mid-campaign, and you didn't even know about the Abomination yet.
Yeah.
So...
And I kind of hated my father at the time.
Yes. So there's that. What do you do with the genie?
I kind of want to just meet him, to be honest, but I don't know.
I do feel it's really important for you guys to know. I collect the green, the red, the blue thaumaturgica, and I combine them into one, because they're all the primary colors, into a white thaumaturgica, which I infuse with my unholy magic to make it black. And I hold it in my hand and I say, "I'm the final boss."
God damn it.
I slap it out of your hands. And
There was a second where I believed you.
Yeah.
You literally throw him off the tower and say, "No, you're not."
I would. All that healing
What?
bullshit.
Spoiler alert, I'm at 1 HP.
Dark one miss,
Killing you.
asshole.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab the lamp and take my chances and summon the genie with him.
Lol, he's actually the final boss. We all die.
As you rub it 3 times,
Ha!
white smoke comes out of the spout, and a massive white genie with a ponytail and no other hair comes out. He is chubby. He is very, very stern. His septum is quite large. And he looks down at all of you, almost like a principal being a disciplinarian. And he looks down at all of you, not even abashed by the battle. And he says, "Your wish is my command."
Damn right.
My wish.
Just
What
one?
wish?
World peace.
I mean, just one?
You get 3.
Oh.
She's the one who touched the lamp.
So let me ask you this before I go to the bathroom. How do you guys want to end the game?
I have a thing.
Is there any
What do you
like
guys talk about?
qualifications? Like you can't kill anybody, can't make anybody fall in love with anybody else,
Other quick
can't
thing.
bring anybody back from the dead.
We could also do each person rubs the lamp individually, and we each
Eh.
get 3 wishes, not just 3.
Meanwhile,
I don't
the
think
genie's
that's
like
gonna
sitting
be
going,
allowed.
"Oh, fuck you."
But we can try it anyway.
No, it's already happened.
If we only get 3 wishes, I hereby relinquish my right to one of the wishes. You guys get duel amongst yourselves.
No wishing for more wishes.
Aw. That's what I'm saying.
I'll wish for the genie to be free. Just like in Aladdin.
Don't. Please don't. Wish it didn't ever
Here's your dad.
exist.
Huh.
I wish for this campaign to last long.
Aw.
Eh.
Anything. There's too much power. There's so much power making a wish.
You know, would Luna want to restore her kingdom?
Huh?
would Luna want to restore her kingdom?
That's what I was thinking about, but I was like, that's so selfish, though.
Is it?
not.
To give back an entire thing for people to live in?
Restore
Guess
the
not.
kingdoms.
I have returned.
I was thinking, like, I was actually thinking of basically having my kingdom and being there with Noah.
With you and Noah as my right and left hand, of course. No, I would like to wish for basically a redo at life.
No, no.
To live a life from the beginning unhindered by a curse.
With no daddy issues.
Heh.
For once.
To be transported to a separate timeline where I exist uncursed.
I have a wish if no one else wants to throw one out there.
What's yours?
Jinxa would wish for a dragon-proof house with her parents. So she could live out the rest of her days in peace
I don't want to make
with
all
her
my
new
friends immortal. so I don't
adopted
feel-
son.
That's cute.
I wish we could do the last fight again.
No!
Done.
That would be so horrible.
This campaign would be over for 5 more weeks.
I
You
could.
engage into an infinite time loop in which you're just fighting the Abomination forever.
I can actually wish for all genielings to be enlightened.
That's a good one.
That would affect all 3 of them.
It's
Well,
true.
3/5 of us.
Eh.
You're the 3/5 that matter.
Fuck you! I saved your ass.
You know what? That is gonna be my vote for the wish. For all genielings to be enlightened, because that would appease Null. It would appease the genielings in the party for sure, which is over half of the party, and any other genieling across the world I feel should be enlightened, because I think genielings can make the world better.
Oh, sweet.
Like
As a
Potentially.
genieling
Yeah.
yourself, you would believe.
Your father informs you that any one individual can hold a single genie one time in their life, which means that if you wish upon him, you get 3 wishes from him, but you can never use him as a genie again.
Yeah.
However, when you use your 3 wishes, you can bequeath, or whatever, annex or whatever. I don't remember the word.
Procure.
Procure. Thank you. Woo. Old word. Procure the lamp onto anyone
Another.
you want,
Hey, by
and
the
then
way,
they will get 3 wishes, so on and so forth.
So wait, I get my own 3. They all each get their own 3.
That is how it works.
I told you.
Yes.
Oh.
hey Tommy.
Damn.
So since you were the one that
Bequeath
rubbed
was
the
the
lamp
right word in
first,
the first
you get
place.
3.
So,
Bequeath, yeah.
so basically I would have to be like, okay, well you guys can get your 3 now after mine, right?
Yes.
Okay, well that works. So then I
Cool.
can do
So
what I
there's
wanted to
15
wish.
wishes before we finish this shit.
You don't have to use all of them. I'm just telling you guys you can end the game literally however you want. I personally think that I'm going to say this right now so the recording can get it. There's an alternate ending to this game where you guys actually all instantly wake up back in the Cave of Wonders and know the future. It was all a dream, guys.
God.
Emery's not born yet.
If you do that, I swear to God.
Noah's still a douche. Everything is still set.
Well, at least it would
Before
give
this over the top.
Emery the chance to be born correctly.
Or not born at all.
Fucking Luna.
That was so fucked.
That
To be
was
born right.
quite
Poor
sad.
Emery.
Couldn't even be born right.
I go, Emery, I
Jeez.
didn't mean it. I just said it because I
Jeez.
wanted you to
Captain
angry.
Eugenics.
Emery
over
says
here.
this.
Talk to the heavens.
I didn't roll, so I never said it, you guys.
Alright, well, the recording does have to end very soon, as we do have to start heading out.
So what is one thing, at the very least, that all of you would want? Each of you would want.
I know I definitely want, like I said, to restore my own kingdom and be with Noah happily, and that's pretty much it. That's
With or-
literally what she wants.
With or without your parents?
Definitely having Snow alive again would be actually amazing. I didn't know that was a possibility, but I'll do that. if I
Which
can.
means your kingdom, your mom, and you would have one wish left. Phobos, what would you wish for?
Fuck, I was just gonna pass on wishing at all, but if I have to Do everybody else, I'm gonna think.
Jinxa,
I already claimed.
fireproof house with your parents. Where?
Next door to my Aunt Merida.
Okay. Anything else?
Just the safety of her family and safety of her friends and ensured happiness. That's all.
Zilfin, alternate timeline.
Since I get multiple wishes, I would like to wish for 2 things before I get wished into an alternate timeline. I would like all genies to be enlightened. Or genie eggs.
Okay.
Lucky number 7, even. Should get like a little bonus.
No.
Like 7 times enlightened.
Actually, the moment all of you are enlightened, you receive 7 gold in your pocket. Weird.
Whoa!
Like, I'm actually not enlightened, but rather encumbered by the extra gold.
It's heavy.
I want the man who I killed in the church to be brought back.
Your father. Okay.
And then
You
I
offer
wish-
up his soul.
yeah.
Take that.
And then I wish to live a life in an alternate universe, uncursed from the beginning. 7.
Zilfin vanishes as soon as he
I
makes the wish.
Aw.
And I smile.
Ding.
As he's being hurtled through the cosmos, seeing horrible and beautiful things at the same time, he arrives as a child in the middle of the Temple of Avo, happy, and thinking, why am I a child again? Why am I happy?
Why am I aware that I was not a child at one point?
And then your parents are on either side of you in the pews going, isn't this place beautiful, honey?
Yay.
And you're like,
This is weird.
Wait, I don't have. Do I have knowledge of the previous life?
No,
That'd
you
be
don't.
crazy.
You don't.
All right.
That'd be cool.
I know how to do blood magic, parents.
Oh god. I raise a golem.
Has all those powers and a conscience?
If any kids ever piss me off, I'll just rip their blood out.
Your nightmare
Cosmo,
child.
do you have any wishes? Might I remind you that Agrabah is destroyed?
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a bummer. Thank you. Thank
Sad.
you for that.
Oh,
That's
wow.
sad.
Okay then.
Definitely couldn't remember on my own.
It's a bummer.
I was just.
You could wish it back into
I
existence.
could. I might have been thinking about that. Also, really wanted to eat giant ice cream.
Had crumbs.
They would like replenish it.
Sorry.
When I got
Oh,
down
that's
to
fine.
the bottom.
I thought about being born as a fetchling, enjoying all the fetchlings in their uneducated ways.
Anyway, yeah, I probably should fix my kingdom. I was thinking about making all my friends invulnerable so that I wouldn't have to kill them anymore.
Whatever.
There you go.
You're just like, these assholes can't be trusted to stay alive.
I also wanted part ownership of Belle's giant bookcase library. But I should probably just fix my kingdom, I guess.
I guess.
Any other things? You get 3.
Oh.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So get those other 2 things that you mentioned.
Infinite ice cream and library.
Well, I want to make all my friends, like, live forever.
Oh.
You already took a dip in the Fountain of Youth. All of you are already immortal since the beginning of this game.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
okay. Do I have to actually roll for all of those?
Nope.
I was just rolling for finality of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's my final third wish is actually for any lasting werewolves to have peace and not be, treated like evil, horrible things and have control over their own selves from now on.
That is cool.
Oh, yay!
I remember back on when that horrible moment.
Hear from the great distance beyond,
Yeah.
see the great wolf on the horizon. Look, what's up, bro? All right, man.
Lobo!
Phobos.
Okay.
He commits 7 quips right there.
I know that's the final thing that I want to ask for, but I want to think there's a couple lead-in things. So this is going to sound hella selfish at first, but first, Phobos would wish for every bit of martial know-how and prowess that is available to him. So basically the pinnacle of fighting. Then he would wish for some kind of awesome suit of armor to go along with his awesome sword, so that he's totally decked out. Finally, he would wish for powers similar to what Aladdin has, so that his literal existence would be going around forever, protecting anyone and anything that he deemed to be just.
So you would be Superman.
Essentially.
With super armor and super sword.
And looking creepy.
And horns.
Yeah.
You are covered in genie dragon armor of Epic. And Katie, have fun drawing him in any way that you want. You essentially adopt the role of Aladdin, except you are not localized to one area of the map. You may go wherever you please, teleport, use elemental magic, and pass judgment on whomever you wish. Know, though, that you do not belong to any one kingdom because you are a goddamn Ronin. Therefore,
Impartiality, that's the only reason that he would do it. It ain't
Therefore,
about kingdoms.
you could be punished or banished by anyone.
They can try.
They can try. Emery wishes for the resurrection of Onyx. And, second wish, for the resurrection of Emerald. And the third,
Interesting.
he wishes for an island far, far off to the southwest for dragons to live in peace away from these kingdoms.
I'm like the alternate timeline. Like, good job, bro.
The genie vanishes back into its lamp and will not answer to any of you. If any of you were to offer the lamp to Noah, Noah would shake his head and say, I'm not. No.
No. No.
Now, someone collect the lamp and attach it to the keyblade. Duh.
Oh, God.
Every hit grants you another wish.
Oh, Jesus.
Enlightened Genielings, which means Cosmo and Luna, because you're the only ones there now. You are now capable of granting minor wishes to people, if you so wish to, which is the enlightened part of it. Jinxa, one day, depending on the choices you make, the life you live, your closeness with Emery, and blah, 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 there may come a time in which you are offered godlyhood, in which you actually might be considered the mother of dragons.
The bunny named
Phobos.
Mother of Dragons. The unbound.
You go everywhere, anytime, anywhere, which is what I just said. Anywhere, anytime, anywhere.
I hear that
It's
you
like-
get
Redundancy
fire
department.
immunity for being the mother of dragons.
And I really kind of want you to like write a fan fiction about yourself and like tell me what you do.
Oh, I should write a Phobos story now for you.
Yeah.
That's actually a really fucking good idea. I might do that.
The post game.
You all look at each other on the top of the Tower of Origin, knowing that you have done your job, and you have lost a friend, but you are a little worried that he was going to turn on you. But
So
he,
it's more of a relief.
Yeah.
but he didn't, so that's good.
Also just saved his ass.
You all receive 15,000 XP, but it doesn't matter.
Wow, I'm gonna write it in
The
there.
You
points don't
receive-
matter.
You receive 10,000 million hundred gold, and you receive 10,000 Cathillion Disney points. You have completed my game.
How did you 10,000 million?
You have beat my boss that had 3,000 HP
I was gonna ask.
and 20 magic points. Congratulations. That's the end of my game.
Say bye, everyone.
Oh my god.
Bye! Yay!
Thanks for sticking it out with us.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe if it doesn't get cut off at the end.
Because we like you.
And catch us for our next campaign.